I was once a fierce pirate captain, sailing the seven seas, battling other pirates, and treating villagers with loads of respect. But after a terrifying storm, I've been shipwrecked on a tropical island. Can I survive 100 days here and earn back my title as King of the Pirates? Keep watching to find out. Ahoy, mateys! We have been shipwrecked on this tropical island. There be the remains of me most beloved vessel. Let's grab some wood from these palm trees and see if any of our pirate plunder has survived the shipwreck. We'll turn these palm planks into a crafting table. Okay, so this wood is just completely useless. You can't even use it to make sticks. We are off to an absolutely stellar start. Fortunately, there's some regular trees that should hopefully work. Now let's make ourselves a crafting table and some sticks. There we go. We'll get set up with a painfully slow wooden pickaxe. And now let's see what's left aboard our ship. There we go. There is a chest here and there's loads of iron as well as a pirate helmet. Let's go. We'll get that equipped immediately. Yar, now I'm in the pirate mood. I am so sorry for tormenting you all with this terrible accent, but I'm gonna continue doing it. We've got a few iron tools now, but we might as well also make a shield. Not particularly pirate-like, I know, but we need this. We have nothing and we're stranded in the middle of the ocean. We can grab a few melons for food. Since night is already falling, we're gonna get set up with a furnace, make some charcoal, and then make some torches to keep the monsters at bay. Of course, in order to do that, we'll need to destroy the local ecosystem a bit. The monsters are already invading our island. They must have heard that a legendary pirate washed up here. Oh, okay, we've got some tools. We've got a bit of weaponry right here. That man has a shovel. Oh, I'm playing so bad right now. No, I don't want to die. I do not want to die. No, thank you. I see lights down there. I've got no idea what that is, but right now we've got to prioritize our own survival. We'll stay up here on the high ground because it is a little bit safer than down there. Logs in like so, and then the planks to burn them. Oh, wait, I'm done. We can be more economical about this. We can just use our terrible wooden pickaxe. Rest in peace, my son. As soon as we can, we're going to be replacing this boring iron sword with a proper iron cutlass. We do now have a couple of torches to our name, which is quite nice. Let there be light! Glorious light! Never mind that we've already destroyed some of the wildlife of this island. We are good people and we are doing good things here. That is a baby zombie villager. Kill it immediately. How are we already getting swarmed up here? Is this your son? You need to do better, really. You should take him to daycare or something. Oh, and I've just killed one of the parents. The thing is, son, if we were a wealthier pirate with a full civilization on this island, we could probably cure you of that terrible illness. But unfortunately, we're poor, so yeah, you just gotta die. I don't really love how our first night has already turned into a game of King of the Hill, so let's place down a bunch of torches to hopefully keep the nearby area safe. And by safe, I just mean at least our life isn't immediately in danger as soon as we step outside, which it is. I do see a barrel down there in that prismarine structure rip-off ocean monument thing, so let's check that out. It's not like we can do much up here right now. Oh no, that's a mob spawner. Never mind. I've given up. I'm not interested. But wait, that's not what a pirate would say. A pirate would take any opportunity to get loot, no matter what it costs. We've got a wolf spawn egg for some reason. That's kind of cool. The loot here does not seem all that great though. I get the feeling we're going to be seeing a lot of you guys throughout this 100 days. Hurry up, moon. Go away. I want the sun back. Oh, holy sun, rise above the horizon and burn these foul creatures to death. At least this is good combat practice for when we start raiding actual pirate ships. I'm sorry, day 2 has only just dawned and this skeleton shown up to the island wearing a full suit of armor. My guy pulled up strapped. It's just never that deep. Right, let's go ahead and make some doors so that we can breathe underwater now. Imagine saying that to a professional diver. I think they'd probably have a heart attack. We'll go ahead and destroy this spawner. There we go. It didn't even work. That thing sucks. There was not a single enemy apart from that one drowned. Oh, hold on. There's some more stuff underneath though, including another pesky spawner. There we go. Was the only loot here really just one barrel? That is so lame. This cannot be real life. I guess whoever built this spent all the money on construction and then had nothing left over for the chests. We may have been shipwrecked in the middle of the ocean, but we've picked a pretty beautiful place to be shipwrecked on. There's some ancient ruins here too. They're probably some kind of priceless architecture from the 1600s, but to be honest, there's no loot, so I don't really care. Wait, do you live here? You need to give that beard a shave, mate. That is not a good look for you. We can actually trade with the merfolk, but we need diamonds in order to do so. And since we've we've just been shipwrecked and lost everything, we do not have a single diamond to our name. I'm also sinking below the waves. There's some kind of peasant island over here off the coast of ours, so let's go see what the deal is over here. There's also another merfolk village. I wonder if they have a rivalry with the one over there. There's a spawn up. No. Let's get rid of that. What do you have for us, chest? Oh, I'll take a bit of iron. Don't mind that. We've also got some illager silver nuggets, which we will need in the future to make some pirate weaponry. And a bucket of pufferfish. Ugh. Are you lost? Why are you just swimming along in the ocean? That's not something you see every day. Have fun, mate. Just keep bobbing along at the solid speed of 1 mile an hour. You'll get to wherever you're going. It might take him a few years. Come on, surely these merfolk have some loot. Come on, please. Is this something? No, it's just a smoker. You guys suck. You know what? I'm stealing your oven. What are you gonna do about it? This is a bit better, though. We've got some kind of shipwreck. Let's see what loot this other pirate had. We've got some jellyfish jelly, which I would assume would be poisonous, but apparently we can eat it. I don't know. There's just something about it. I don't trust it. We've got some rice, some carrots, some bamboo. This was probably a merchant vessel. Let's go deposit all of our loot back at home base, and then we'll get out exploring these waters for any treasure. This is going to be our little base camp right here. Would be nice if we had some wool, because then we could make a bed and skip through the night. Let's use some of our iron to whip up an iron chest plate. And finally, we'll stash that guy's oven in our chest. The cops will never find it here. Of course, in order to craft our first vessel, we need lumber. We'll first craft a boat, and then a chest, and then we combine them in the crafting grid to create a rowing boat. She may not be the strongest or most seaworthy vessel around, but she's ours. It's probably a dumb idea to go out sailing while it's nighttime, but let's do it anyway. Right now, I'm using the telepathic powers of my mind to move these oars. Oh, we've spotted our first vessel, ladies and gentlemen, and it's full of pillagers. Brilliant. Man, why couldn't this be some easy villager boat that we could just finesse so easily? Well, at least the advancement's on point. I'm sure none of us want to die at the hands of an illager, so let's proceed with caution. We're raiding their food supplies right now. This is perfect. So many different types of fish here. We've also got a water bucket. Not the heights are going to be much of a problem. Our inventory right now looks like a fishing guidebook. Why do we have so many different species in here? You can see the feet of one of the illagers right there. His boots are just about visible. There's a spawner at the back making more of these guys. Get your big ugly nose out of my face. We'll block off the way down for the crew so they can't jump scare us. We're just going to keep moving, blocking them off each time. If just one of them manages to get over to us, we're dead instantly. There's no way we're surviving an attack from one of those guys. We're almost at the spawner now, though. Break! Yes! The hull is now safe to loot, and there's not a lot here, to be completely honest. I thought this was an iron block, but it's just quartz. Here's the main problem, though, is how do we deal with all of these ranged pillagers? We've just got to keep peeking up like so. We got to make sure to block off their angles. As long as we keep peeking up like this and getting some hits off, we should be fine. There may be arrows sticking out of us, mateys, but we are fine. 'Tis but a scratch. I haven't even got around to saying shiver me timbers yet. That's going to be fun. Here we go. We'll get some hits off. We are slowly but surely chipping down the numbers. Now you see me, now you don't. Now you see me, now you don't. Now you see me, now you don't. I'm so annoying. There's less than half the crew remaining now. I think it's time for us to board the vessel. Anarchy on deck. He's got an enchanted crossbow. I'm going to respect that. Nope. Come on. There we go. One guy left. He is gone. Who knew being a pirate was so easy? Oh, and we've hit the jackpot for loot, ladies and gentlemen. These pirates were rich. Smite 3 sword, I'll have that. Prot 3 boots, don't mind if we do. Prot 2 chestplate, you can't go wrong. Plus, we've got diamonds galore. And the gold, you can't forget about the gold or the gunpowder. There's a second chest back here too, and it's so good. These iron helmets aren't as good as our pirate helmets, so we won't be switching. We've got an enchanted iron chestplate that's even better than the one in the other chest. Plus, we've got loads more diamonds. In order to craft a cutlass, we need a cutlass mold, which is acquired by combining a stone blade with a piece of clay. I'm not sure how you get stone blades, but we have got a stone axe head in our inventory, so I assume you just need to make a stone tool and use it for a bit. That's my rather uneducated guess anyway. There's a couple more pirates spawning in this little outpost, so let's go and take care of them. But before we do that, let's head into this merfolk village and trade one of our newfound diamonds. It works like a piglin trade where you get given a random item. This guy gave us a crystal loot box. Does EA run Minecraft now? Why have I got a loot box? Am I gonna get a cool skin for a diamond sword in this? Let's find out. I saw our gunpowder go up when we opened it. I think that's all we got. We got gunpowder. Did I just get finessed? Whatever, man. Let's just go rob these guys. Diamond for gunpowder. Who does that man think he is? Oh, hello. Don't come down here, please. You've got a very big wooden club, and I don't like that. Let's break the stupid block that's birthing you guys into this tower. No, go away. I can't get close because they keep appearing. You know what? Fine. We'll do it this way. Let's drop the last lookout. Man, you kind of need some new clothes. Not gonna lie. Look at how fresh and well kept we are in comparison to this man. Are you sure you don't have a computer in here that has League of Legends installed? It would make a lot of sense. We've got loads and loads of cooked salmon in here. We are sorted for food. Plus, we have a golden apple if we get into any sticky situations. Today is a good day, that's for sure. I didn't even think about this, but the entire sail of this ship is made of wool. Let's get set up with a bed. We'll grab some of this purple wool, because then we can make our bed a royal purple. And I think that just looks cooler than basic, boring white. I don't know what we should name our vessel. Bessie. Yes, that's perfect. We've got a stinky little raft over here. There's probably not much, but we might as well raid it. Look at how boxy it is in comparison to our sleek, curved boat. You got no curves, you are not cool. Goodbye, spawner. There's really not that much loot in here. I guess we'll take the Illager silver. I've just realized this entire raft is made of dark oak logs, so we know where to go if we need a large supply of those. We've got another of these dark oak rafts right here. The loot is the exact same. Okay. I've taken a look at our trusty map, and I'm seeing not one, not two, but 3 vessels. I do actually recognize this vessel right here from one of my previous videos. These things are incredibly dangerous, full of super strong pirates. They usually have a pirate boss, but it doesn't. Oh, yep. See, this one does. This ship is helmed by the dreadful Captain Albrecht. Anyway, we will not be looting this place because I actually don't want to die. A storm has also kicked up. This is some foul weather. Now, these ships are full of pillagers, but they're actually way easier to loot. Oh, no, that guy has a trident. No, 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 no. We need to leave. We need to leave right now. I don't want to die. Get in the boat. Come on. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. I hate trident drowned. We're going to need to roll away and then come back so that he despawns. You know what? Let's just sleep the storm away and try again when the visibility's better. This is definitely nowhere near as atmospheric, but at least we have a chance of survival now. Now, the captain's quarters of this boat is, of course, right at the back. Before we raid it, let's get rid of this stupid drown spawner. Here we are. We're creeping in. Let's rush in and block up the entrance so we can't get attacked. And then we'll just help ourselves to all the good loot. These guys are stacked for iron. Let's head below decks rather unconventionally by chopping a hole through the ship. There's the Vindicator spawner that we need to get rid of. Settle down, boys. I'm just here to remove the spawner. Don't you worry. I'm definitely not going to steal all your loot or kill everyone on board. I just want a nice and peaceful talk. That's all I'm here for. There's another chest with goodies. Our inventory is getting quite full, but I believe our ship has a little bit of storage space. Nice. This feels just like the rowboats in the movies, where they somehow have an entire month's worth of food just inside the storage. No, I'm not sharing my loot with you. Let's do a bit more remodeling of the ship because we are running really low on blocks. If we get attacked or put in a precarious position, we need to be able to block up. All the Vindicators should be dead now with any luck. We can actually get a good view of the other boat from here. Sandstone Sails is definitely an interesting shipbuilding choice. Excuse me, gentlemen. You are now fired from your positions. Ooh, some TNT. We could cause some destruction with this. All the Vindicators are now gone, so let's just turn this into a free-for-all. You're all fired, every single one of you, and I'm also firing myself because I'm so low. They don't even do that much damage. It's just when there's a lot of them hitting you, it starts to add up. Oh, we just killed him by reflecting his arrow into him. More TNT, gunpowder, wood, that kind of stuff. Not bad at all. We've got one of their banners, so let's just chuck that on our shield. Maybe we can fool them into thinking that we're one of them. You know, if they were actually sentient beings and not AI in a block game. But let's just pretend, you know? There's the flint and steel. We can now light our TNT. We've got no way to launch it, though, but maybe we could drop it from the top down onto these guys. I really hope these guys don't snipe us off. That would be rather unfortunate. There's a lot of TNT on this boat. We might set off a chain reaction. Goodbye, fellas. I hope your families weren't expecting you home for dinner anytime soon. Yes. Yes. There's also a skelly in full iron armor, so let's just blow him up as well. He doesn't make any attempt to move. He's just a moron. He's shooting us from up here. How does he have that kind of range? See, we need to get down onto the boat and start raiding it, but these skeletons are going to be like the pillager situation, just 10 times worse because they all have iron armor. This ship is way too expensive not to have good loot, though. You know what? Let's just go down. What's the worst that could happen? Okay, no, they're doing a lot of damage. I'm leaving. Let's get out of here. Let's grab both these pairs of prot 3 leggings that I stashed on our boat. Then we craft an anvil, and we smash them together to get a pair of prot 4 leggings. I'm going to be honest, that probably means we take half a heart less damage. Also, why is our boat lodged in the hull of the other boat? I just suck at parking, I guess. Get out of here. Have some self-respect. Your hair is literally bathroom mold. Absolutely disgusting, I tell you. It looks like some maps were dropped. Oh, they're empty, though. I really hope there weren't any chests back here and we blew them all up. That would absolutely suck. I'm so tempted to light that TNT. Let's let these guys fight each other. We'll just mind our own business. We're going to run through the ship and try and find some loot. Come on, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? I'm not seeing any of it. Okay, great. I'm going to die. We've got a barrel with an emerald on top. That's got to be good. That's pretty good. Golden apple and a cookie. Delicious. I think all this time out on the open ocean is starting to drive me slightly crazy. Well, you know, if there's one thing worse than a pirate, it's a deranged pirate who's planning to destroy this entire ship. I bet the best loot is in this bottom bit here. It just makes economical sense. It's the hardest bit to get to. No wonder there's going to be good stuff down here. If you guys could die, that would be most appreciated. Oh my god, okay. That's not what I wanted. Let's get some of this jellyfish jelly down us. Our stomach is probably fighting for its life right now, but we have bigger problems. Where's the loot? No, skeletons, go away. I mean, if we can get them all to fight each other, that would be quite good. Our smite sword is putting in work right now. Is there another level to this boat? This is doable. We can do this. We'll grab all this hay. This is invaluable food supplies right here. Why did these skeletons even have hay? They're skeletons. How are they going to eat it? I really don't like how mining hay has almost the same sound as a creeper his. If there's a creeper behind me right now, I will not know and explode. Come on, skeletons. Fight each other, please. I think that guy's supposed to be a diver. He's got a glass block on his head. Oh, it has devolved into an absolute melee down here. Let's just steal their stuff. The one positive I can see is that I don't think there's a spawner on here. So, oh, okay. That could not have been better timed. I was gonna say, I don't think any more of them are gonna be coming. We've reached the brig. I think this is the very bottom of the boat. You keep that sword well away from me, mister. Thanks to that creeper, we can now delete this spawner. Come on. This is the final barrel. This is what we've been working towards for so long. Oh, it is completely garbage. We did all that for a piece of bread, some string, an iron sword, and some bones, and some horse armor. We're on the sea. We can't even ride a horse. What a scam. We have been completely scammed. There is no other way to describe it. How can any self-respecting pirate have a boat like this and not have a ton of treasure on it? That is just bad manners. And when the loot's this bad, you guys know what has to be done. If there's any skeletons that have survived the battle, watch and weep as your boat explodes. Oh, yes, that is perfect. That's exactly what they deserve. Don't mind the frame rate. My PC is kind of crying from running this mod pack right now, so it doesn't like when a lot of TNT explodes. I would say that's some pretty decent destruction. There's a rather sizable hole in this boat. If physics were actually being applied here, this boat would be sinking faster than the world economy when the Wall Street crash happened. Man, we are good at being pirates. There's another boat over there, but it's identical to the one that we just blew up, so the loot's not really going to be worth it. We do need to head back home soon so that we can work on our base on the tropical island, and we also need to work towards entering the tropical dimension. Okay, what is going on here? Is this some kind of drowned ambush? I just want to raid this guy's dinky little boat. Have I just crashed some drowned family barbecue or something? I really don't mean to intrude, guys, I promise. Annoyingly, there's a trident drowned right at the back, so that's going to be a pain. He's right down there. That's so annoying. Oh, our shield is quite low. Let's bounce. Get on my boat. Why am I being forced to share a boat? I've been boat jacked. No, 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 no. Get out. Get out. Do you people have any shame? Is that a little baby drowned firing off all those tridents? Oh, my days. Shouldn't you be on your iPad or something instead of trying to kill me with a trident? I would quite like to get the loot on this island if you wouldn't mind. Oh, there we go. That's another golden apple to the collection. This seems like a pretty good place to take a nap. No, the baby drown broke our boat and all the loot's just dropped from it. All right, that's it. You're going in timeout. Forever. No iPad for you since you're dead. I'm so peeved. Yar, the wee lad has broken me vessel. How dare he? Does the loot stay inside it? Is it like a shulker box? No, it isn't. Great. I don't see any of our stuff on the ocean floor, but maybe it went into our inventory. We did have a few spare spaces. There's another of those stone axe heads, but we still haven't found the stone sword thingy that we need. This isn't a fairground ride. Get off. Anyway, before all of those shenanigans happened, I was gonna say, let's head back home and start working on the base. And also, on the way back, we'll need to grab a bit more wool from one of the sails of the boat, because we're gonna be upgrading this rowboat. It's definitely not bad, but it could be a lot better. At some point, we are gonna take on and defeat all 3 of the pirate captain bosses, as well as the ultimate boss of this mod pack, the Kraken. As you can imagine, the Kraken is pretty strong, so we're gonna need some very powerful loot. But strong pirate warriors can only be created when there is a strong pirate civilization. This boat is now property of Mozi and Co. Thank you, pirates. They can't hear this thank you because we killed them all. Sometimes in order to make an omelet, you've got to break a few eggs. Or in this case, about 30 pirates who probably had families. But now we've got some sweet wool so we can put a sail on our boat. The loss of life was completely worth it. Plus, we did board their ship, but they shot at us. They caused the argument. It's not like we were trespassing. Okay, maybe we were. And maybe they were within their right to attack, but it's all... The winners write the history books. That's all I'm saying. That's what we're going to do. We're going to write the history books, and we were correct. We've got about 2 stacks of wool now. That should be enough. Completely unrelated, but would you guys believe me if I told you this mod pack had a SpongeBob-themed biome? We can legitimately obtain a Krabby Patty and consume it. I feel like that should be the ultimate goal of this video. We must have missed this ship on the way here, because this is new. Oh, what? What? I saw villagers walking around there, and then there was just some magic, and it's turned into a witch boat. Man, I thought we were finally going to get the peasant boat that we were going to be able to raid. But no, more fighting. That's fine. This witch is apparently the captain? Hey, no, no. Why does everyone want to steal our boat? And she's actually killing us with the harming potions. Gapple, 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 gapple. I hate the poison effects so much, man. Some depth strider boots would be real nice about now. Let's get some hits in. Just die, please. Get out of my boat. You've got your own. Finally. The captain's dead, so hopefully this will be a bit easier now. Die. Come on. They're brewing potions and all sorts down there. We gotta put a stop to this. I may not be the most noble pirate, but I know evil when I see it. Oh, Lord. He has hit me with an illusion. I don't know what's going on. Like, I'm actually lost. Which one is the real one? Can you just die, please? This is why I'm actually glad the illusioner never made it to the game. He is so annoying. Okay, I think we just managed to kill him. I was swinging my sword around like an idiot. He's finally dead. Ooh, there's a luck potion. We could use that as a pirate. Sometimes you need luck to get out of a sticky situation. I'm stuck in a cobweb and this silverfish is trying to gnaw my toes off. Let's break that spawner too. Come on. Nice. There we go. Move out the way, please. The captain's dead. Your illusioner's gone. You have nothing left to live for. Oh, yeah, this is some occult type deal down here. I'm not vibing with this. We got some blaze powder without having to go to the nether. That's not bad. More pufferfish. Yuck. And a single golden carrot. Where's the treasure? That's not treasure. I'm at a loss for words. I'm stuttering because I'm so confused on where all the loot is. We did not just nearly die for the loot to be this bad. It's all just ingredients. I could find this in my local Walgreens. Oh, no, I just popped a trap chest. That's stupid. I saw the red lock as I opened it as well. Even from the grave, the witches are attempting to stuff us over. The one good thing from here, though, is that there is a wither skull. That's quite cool. There's a silverfish spawner somewhere in the wall. I'm trying to find it, but I'm failing. You know what? It's fine. You can have the boat, mate. You, the one sole silverfish left, you can have the ship. It's all yours. Oh, you got a friend too. We shall bid this dastardly ship goodbye. Here we are. Home sweet home. Although I'm not sure how sweet it is, considering there's a creeper on our front lawn. Thanks to all of our plundered loot, though, this is a lot easier to deal with. No! Oh, man, that's my private beach. Does he know how much real estate value he just destroyed? I don't know why I'm going around killing everything. More are gonna spawn because there's no light here. At least we have a bed now. Let's get all those mobs gone. Yeah, not so fun now that you're burning alive, is it? Let's go ahead and dump our inventory. And now we gotta patch up this hole. It's like these mobs think we're made of money or something. They can't just keep putting holes in the island and getting away with it. I mean, I guess that looks acceptable. You can still kind of tell that there's been some destruction and wear and tear here, though. It's fine. We've got better things to do right right now anyway. Let's start a little tree farm. Actually, we can just bone meal these. Let's get some easy wood. Give me saplings, plus. I've heard that apparently a Minecraft myth is going around that if you let the leaves break on their own instead of punching them, you get more saplings. That is just completely false. Who started this rumor? I want to know. Some kind of professional liar would be my guess. It's like the same people who claim growing sugarcane on sand is faster than growing it on dirt. Or is it the other way around? I don't know. Either way, it's completely bogus. We gotta hike all the way up this hill because I left our furnace up there. You know what I'm thinking? It would be so sick if we connected these two peaks with a rope bridge. That would make for such a cool looking base. This area is gonna become an insane pirate hideout. And we could turn this area into some giant crop fields because that's both cheap and very easy to build. Oh, I've got so many ideas. I'm so excited. I'm gonna plant the 2 carrots that we have before I end up eating them both. I'd also quite like to get this rice planted, which we can't do here. Maybe we need dirt. Here goes nothing. Does it work? Yes, it does. We can make fried rice and stuffed pumpkin and dog food. Pass on that last one. Now that we have plenty of charcoal, we can go ahead and start the Grand Island Lighting Operation. This operation, brought to you by Mozi Industries & Co., aims to expand the lighting to the entirety of this lovely private island to prevent any unwanted guests from appearing on the lawn. Guests are commonly aggressive, violent, and even prone to exploding. That's why we at Mozi Industries & Co. have your best interests in mind. Torches sold at a 500% markup, no refunds allowed, do not slander us on social media or we will sue you. This is all looking pretty good so far. We should be able to drastically decrease the amount of monsters appearing. And we can also just sleep to get rid of them too. We've got almost enough torches for the entire island, but not quite. We are close though. There is a ruined portal down here, but there's no sign of a chest. It kind of got deleted by this island. Is it buried by any chance, or is it just straight up gone? I'm pretty sure it's been deleted. Oh, well, knowing my luck, it would probably have a golden hoe and 1 slice of glistering melon. We finally got some lighting on the private beach, so hopefully no more stupid monsters show up. Ye dare disrespect a pirate sanctuary? This is progress. We're getting there. This area especially is all nice and safe. Let's use some of our newfound diamonds to craft an axe, because if we're gonna build a gigantic pirate base, we need a lot of wood. We can also go ahead and upgrade our pirate tier 2 helmet to a pirate tier 3 helmet, like so. Arrgh, look at me new hat, mateys. My hair is actually clipping through the top of this, so let me just fix that real quick. A few skin tweaks later, and my hair is now no longer defying the laws of physics. I would really like to start making the rest of the pirate armor set, but in order to do so, you need tanned leather for the first tier, which is just leather with a diamond, and we don't have any cows or anything at the moment. Let's bone meal these carrots to get a bit of food, because we've somehow only got 4 cooked fish left. It's rough out here being a pirate. I do not want to starve. Let's sail out to sea with Bessie, but this time we are not looking for loot. We're just going to be collecting materials. One of my goals by the end of this video is to have this entire island transformed into an amazing base. Is that an ocean monument right there? Oh, no, never mind. It's one of those merman civilizations. I don't think that's an ocean monument, but it looks awfully similar to one. And there's also a pretty massive pirate ship right here. Oh, apparently this is an ocean monument ruin. It also comes with drowned spawners, because of course it does. I wonder if it's going to be like that other dungeon where 1 barrel is the only source of loot. And not very good loot at that. You know what? No, I'm going to stay focused on our mission. This ship looks so fun to raid, but right now we've got to focus on getting materials. We'll come back and destroy you later. Oh, actually, hold on. Those masts are made of spruce wood. I love spruce wood. We're going to the ship. I forgot to bring any blocks though, so let's grab the wood from this island. Let's turn these palm logs into palm desks. Okay, those do not look like desks to me. Those look like solid blocks, but whatever. Is that not the most cinematic shot you've ever seen? Get out my way, you moldy, weird zombies. Just look at that and try and ignore them. Here goes nothing. Let's board this vessel. There's definitely a few pillagers. It's getting dark, so let's take a nap atop the sail right here. It pains me to destroy such a beautiful ship, but hey, spruce wood is in high demand these days. You gotta do what you gotta do. Oh, and I've just fallen directly onto the boat. That's not what I wanted. No, go away, creeper. Why has he jumped overboard to try and get us? That just does not seem like a very economical or smart decision. I see chests right there. We might have to swoop in and grab those once we've got all the blocks we need. See, no one told me that the mast was gonna curve. What's all that about? We can't go too far down here or we're gonna get sniped off. No, just like that. Yeah. You know what? These guys are just stinky pillagers. We can kill them. It's easy. It's easy. It's child's play. Our body is slowly getting hit with more and more arrows. Let's pop a gap. We are not dying to the likes of you. You call yourselves pirates, you lowly scum. And my sword's just broken. That's brilliant. Good job we have this diamond axe. Okay, that worked pretty well. Ignore the fact I look like a porcupine. What have we got in here? Oh. What have we got in here? Oh. What have we got in here? Oh. Oh, well, at least now that everyone's dead on deck, we can grab all these blocks. Attention, pillagers. All men to deck. Oh, wait. Everyone's dead. I mean, this barrel has some iron, I guess. That's not bad. We gotta make sure we grab all of this spruce wood. It's very valuable. See, look at that. The mast is curved outwards. That is weird. There's a phantom spawner up here. What kind of sick, twisted boat builder adds one of these to their ship? Horrible. Get rid of it now. At least it's daytime, so they're all burning and dying a horrible death. Which is, of course, exactly what they deserve. We might as well grab some of this hay as well. And now let's kill everyone aboard the ship. There better be some good loot somewhere on here. This is really not going well so far. We're robbing the poorest pirates on the 7 seas. I can't see what's below decks, which I don't like. I don't know how many monsters there are. It's definitely quite a lot, though. Let's just go and do it. Why not? Baby zombie, kill the child first. He's the most dangerous. There's a lot of arrows being fired here. We need to drop the spawner now. Come on. Nice. I'm gonna eat a gapple. Charge them. Charge them all. Oh, it's just absolute carnage in here. I can't even get any axe crits because the ceiling's too low. Carrot, save me. Heal us. That's another one down. This is why we need a pirate cutlass. It would be so much better. You can't use an axe within the confines of a ship while you're raiding it. It is most impractical. The loot's supposed to get better, but it just doesn't. We've just got some torches, another wolf spawn egg, emeralds. Yay. We've got a load more pillagers down here too. If we just keep fighting them like this, they should just shoot each other with their crossbows. Even the zombies getting involved. Look at him. There's a mutiny on board. They've all just killed each other. Goodbye. Get out of here. Okay, bit of gold, some apples. That's at least a bit better. No, that's not better. That's not better at all. Wait, that's a creeper spawner. What? What kind of boat just casually has a creeper spawner on it? That's just stupid. We're going to build something that floats on water. And you know when things don't float on water? When they have a giant hole in them. Also, the sun is shining directly on my monitor right now, and I cannot see a single thing in this dark ship. I may as well be fighting the warden right now. That's how little I can see. We need to go above decks and sleep. The creeper spawner should be somewhere back here. Yep, there it is. I do not want to see any more of them. Let's get rid of all you guys. Oh, yes. Beat up the skeleton. Get him. Get him. Yeah, he's getting mauled right now. Then we simply execute the victors. It's a foolproof strategy, really. There's just more wheat back here. I don't care about food. It's not like we're gonna feed the people in our civilization anyway. I mean, I just would like something other than food, please. There is a hidden barrel right here with a diamond. Okay, we're slowly getting better. It's taken a while, and it's still not great, but a diamond is better than no diamond. And if we take the string, we can make both a bow and a fishing rod. We've also got some more string, some more bread, and another apple back here. Now I'm gonna have to check every pile of hay that I come across because I'm suspicious that there's something hidden in it. Wait, I thought there was another level. This is the bottom floor of the ship. That one diamond is the best loot we're gonna get from here. Oh, well, I guess we can get this spruce wood too. We'll just swim out from the bottom right here. Show's over, guys. Your boat's gonna be sinking soon. Just give up. You leave me no choice. I must kill you. Listen, at least on your grave, no one knows your name. No one cares about you. But it is going to say that you were killed by Mozi. And that's pretty cool. Everyone's going to care then. See ya. I wish we could get all of this spruce wood too. But it's going to take so long to chop underwater. Look at that. We will take these dispensers that are acting as cannons for the ship. Because that would look really cool back at our base. Obviously, they're non-functional for display only. But our opponents don't have to know that. All they're going to see is a big line of scary dispensers ready to fire Lord knows what at any potential intruders. And now we shall row our boat furiously across the ocean. We seem to be approaching some sort of island landmass over here. Now, as a pirate, I prefer the open sea, but if an island opportunity presents itself, I will explore it. There's a big old ravine right here. This place is also full of those stupid palm trees that you can't actually use the wood from to craft anything. We've got some, I need to know what this animal is or the comments are gonna roast me. It's some kind of bird, I think. Wait, is that supposed to be a penguin? I'm just stupid, okay? I don't know geography. I'm bad at that kind of stuff. This island is massive. We've got some floating sugarcane right here. We will harvest that. We've also got some turtles and some, walruses. Walruses. I'm not completely dumb, I promise. We gotta watch out for seagulls. No, he just stole some of our food. That's my carrot, you thief. I believe these are also some wild crops that we can harvest. No one touches Mozi's food and gets away with it. Are these seals or walruses? I genuinely don't know. Hey, look at that. We've got a pirate-themed skeleton. You alright there, mate? Man, he runs fast. Look at those legs skedaddling. He was probably shipwrecked on this island, but instead of being cool like us, he was just really lame and he died of starvation or something. He used to be known as Steve the Skedaddler, the sprinter of the seven seas. And now he's just Steve the Dead. I guess he was dead to begin with because he was a skeleton, but that's not important. As much as I dislike these palm trees, I'm actually going to chop some wood from them because I think we could rebuild them on our own island and that would look really cool. You also can't see through the leaves. Look at that. They're purely solid. Very strange. Most strange indeed. Man, I should have installed a backpack mod when I made this mod pack. We are running out of inventory space so quickly. We got a coconut. I promise this is more exciting than it seems. We need this item in order to transport ourselves to the tropical dimension. All in due time though. All in due time. I mean, we need some stronger gear first. We're still rocking iron armor at the moment. Like with all my videos where the mod pack is created by me, I will be uploading this pirate themed mod pack to CurseForge for you all to enjoy. If I'm well organized, the link to the mod pack should already be in the description the moment this video is uploaded. But if I'm not organized and it's not there, it will be there in a few days. I left old Bessie on the other side of this island, so we've got to run all the way back. That is a very high definition wolf. Look at the boxy and basic Minecraft pig compared to this guy. I wonder if we can tame them using bones. No, that doesn't work. That's alright, because the only pet that a pirate is supposed to have is a parrot. That's pirate lore 101 right there. I can just about see a boat in the distance. If I check the map, I'm pretty sure it's the same as the one that we just looted. Oh, ahoy there, matey. He's selling live jellyfish for 2 emeralds. Consider it a done deal. So, now what? Can I place it? I can. He's retreated back into the wild. Can we grab it with a bucket of water? Come here. Come here. No, it doesn't work. Does he poison us? He does not. Be free, little jellyfish. Be free. It was a pleasure doing business with you, wandering trader, but sadly, I actually do need the leads to make the sail for my new boat, so you have to die. Come on, just pack it up. Give me the leads. Come back. And he's dead. Stop spitting. That's bad manners. I don't mind killing me a few llamas. We do need some leather. Yes, now we have the 2 leads. These are critical. Bessie will soon be a vessel racing through the water. Mark my words. I think that's a real ocean monument this time. No, never mind. It's another ruin. That's actually really useful because I do not want to have mining fatigue while I'm trying to break down the sails. There's also a little boat over there that we'll go check out. And a big boat over there. And a gigantic fossil. Look at the size of that thing. Now that we know what kind of loot to expect on this boat, we're not going to bother raiding it. We just need the wood from the mast and that's it. We're also well aware of their sneaky curved mast now, so we're not going to fall off. I can't wait for all the spruce wood that we've been painstakingly collecting to vanish in about 10 minutes of building. As is the case with every Mozi video, collect a bunch of materials, think that'll be enough, head back to base, start construction, and then run out immediately and do something else. You know how people say they have the attention span of a goldfish? I have the planning abilities of a goldfish, which is net 0. At least if you have the attention span of a goldfish, you've got 5 seconds. I have nothing. Now, there is usually a chest hidden in these giant fossils, but it's not that great, and this thing is also massive, and we're also drowning, so we will not be exploring this, as cool as it looks. Now, this right here is a ghost ship with skeletons for the crew. There's also a real ocean monument down there. That is not ideal. Please go away. For once, the ocean monument isn't in ruins. And we just got mining fatigue. You're kidding me. That's so annoying. Let's just go loot this little boat. Now, we have to be careful because the types of pirates on these boats, they're usually armed. And I don't mean with a sword, I mean with a gun. Oh, never mind. This is one of the boats where they have a sword instead. There are genuinely some pirates in this mod pack that have guns. One 1 illager silver nugget, really? I do want to try sneak into the captain's quarters on this giant ghost ship because that should have some good loot. Keyword being should, of course. Wait, the spawners around it create skeletons riding dolphins? You can't be serious. What's a simple pirate got to do to survive in these waters? We just want the captain's loot, then we'll leave. Can nobody get involved? Let's just sneak in nice and carefully. There's a guy. There's a guy. There's a guy. No, he doesn't see us. We're fine. We're fine. Close that. That's got to be the captain of this ship. The question is, how do we get the loot without A, fighting him, and B, without a skeleton busting through that door? I'm familiar with these ships due to finding them in other mod packs. There's skeletons with golden axes on this boat, and they can open doors. He doesn't seem to have an enchanted bow, which is good. Our best bet is probably going to be to run in and block up the door, then retreat back and try and deal with the captain. It's now or never. Let's go for it. Wait, no, we have mining fatigue. I can't even break this block. There's only 30 seconds of it left. Let's just wait it out. Okay, the mining fatigue is now gone. Let's just see if he'll turn away from the door for a second. That's what we want. There we go. He's staring at his books. He's probably trying to read something. What an absolute nerd. Let's run in quickly. Let's not get stuck on that. We'll block this up. And can we block him in as well? Yes, we can. This captain's a moron. He's not even trying to fight us. Oh, look at that. He's finally realized after... I thought we blocked him in. What? Okay, he does barely any damage. We should just be able to win the 1v1 here. He has a bow. We have a diamond axe. I'd quite like your diamond boots if you wouldn't mind dropping those, please. You fool. You absolute imbecile. We have carrots. You do not. Let's just axe crit him to death. Who's gonna die first? Oh, it was him. What a surprise. Finally, some actually decent loot. There we go. We've got some diamonds, some enchanted iron boots, some skulls, and a bunch of iron. Plus, we've also got bookshelves, which is going to be great for making an enchanting setup. There's a Bane of Arthropods 4 book. Yuck. But we've also got some Eyes of Ender. Some more bookshelves here. And some more Eyes of Ender. Not bad. These little mini piles of books are adorable. Let's grab them. And then, of course, for the ultimate disrespectful move, we shall sleep in the captain's quarters after we've offed him. Oh, wait, no, we won't, because there's monsters nearby. I probably should have thought of that. I shall bid you farewell then, moronic skeletons. Have fun without your captain. Now I'm sailing towards the ocean monument. Please don't give me mining fatigue, please. Thank you. Let's head back to the island to get some sleep. Actually, on second thought, that might not be the best idea. We've got lots of spruce wood now. Let's just sail back home instead. Here we are back at the ruined ocean monument. I would like to see if there's any of the gold blocks left inside. There actually are. I'm a genius. Get out of my way, Drown. There are way more important things than you right now. I'm gonna get rich. I'm gonna get rich. Also, unlike other pirates in the olden days, I'm not gonna get scurvy. We're eating some cabbage to keep us healthy. Oh, one of these drowned has a trident. That's annoying. Show yourself. Who hit me with your giant fork? I won't be mad. I might be, actually. Who? Oh, it's him. I get it now. I thought the Navy made these weapons illegal. We need to kill him. There we go. Our shield is so low. We were gonna die if that broke. Break, please. I don't want any more of these guys showing up. Come on, just break. Break. Yes, there we go. Get out of my way. You're a bunch of long dead rotten sailors. We found the treasure. Now, there is a bit less of it because it's a ruined ocean monument. Times are hard, but we have got 4 blocks. That's not too bad. Here we are. We've returned to our island. First things first, let's get all of our newfound sugarcane planted. And it looks like some of our rice has already grown. Is this not how you harvest it? Do you not punch it? Oh, okay. I guess you do. I'm confused. We only got 1 piece of rice back. I definitely did that wrong. There's probably people in the comments who are really mad right now. Let's use some of our newfound gold to make some more golden apples. We'll get set up with a bit more oak wood, and then we'll be ready to start building the first part of our base. Let's make an extra shield to repair our current one, as well as crafting our first illager silver ingot. It's a whole 2 levels to repair our shield? Come on, man, it's a shield. Why is that so expensive? Whatever, I want to keep the cool design, so I'll pay it. They be charging us pirates a fortune to sail and live. My accent's somehow getting worse. I didn't even think that was possible. We should have enough wood now, so let's build the first part of our residency, which shall reside at the top of this hill. Now, originally I was thinking about destroying this big tree at the top, but I think it looks really cool, so instead we'll build a kind of treehouse house thing. That's my really detailed and amazing plan. We do need some jungle wood though, so this other giant tree is gonna have to go. Gotta make sure we grab all the cubes of wood. Floating leaves will not be tolerated on this pirate island. Ooh, Ooh, we got a banana. This is the greatest day of my entire life. It's literally just a banana. There's no crafting recipes for it. There's nothing you can do with it. It's not a potion ingredient. It's just a banana. Now, there are gorillas in this mod pack, so I believe we can try tame them using the banana. But mateys, lads and lasses, I'm a pirate. You think I could stand up to a gigantic gorilla? He would make me walk the plank. Metaphorically speaking, of course. Gorillas don't own pirate ships for obvious reasons. With insurance these days and taxes, gorillas, they just prefer to live a simple life. I'm noticing a pretty distinct lack of space on this cliff, so I'm gonna extend it outwards a little bit so that we have more space to build the ground floor of the treehouse. We'll start this thing about here. I think that would be a good height. There's gonna be several floors to this, and I want it to look quite ramshackle and thrown together. Pirates aren't exactly known for their carpentry skills. We'll use some oak logs for the framing. I think it gives quite a rustic feel. I'm glad we chopped so much wood. We are gonna need it. We're getting hungry, so we may consume the banana. We'll craft ourselves a sawmill, which will let us make trapdoors and doors for much cheaper. Quite useful when you're working on a treehouse like we are. There we go. Look at that. One plank for one trapdoor. That's the way it should be in the regular game. Or maybe 2 wood for trapdoors? I don't know. Either way, they're way too expensive right now. 6 planks should not make 2 trapdoors. That is pathetic. We'll go ahead and bring up the walls of our treehouse like so. Oh man, we're already running out of oak wood. This is not good. We're gonna have loads of windows because as pirates, we want to be able to spot if there's any approaching ships. We'll use these spruce stairs to add a trim, as well as our trusty trapdoors. Then we land a sick water bucket from the top. You know, it's early days yet, but I'm already really liking this. The wood that we spent ages collecting, that being spruce, we still have more than enough of. But the wood that we spent barely any time collecting, like oak logs, we've almost run out of. We're gonna go ahead and sail out and ransack those small rafts because they have loads of wood on them. But first, let's upgrade Bessie. We now have a sail. Now, unfortunately, in order to make the best boats like a brig, we need extra leads and an extra sail, which we don't have. So we're gonna go ahead and settle for a cog. We first need 3 jungle boats, as well as 2 chests and 3 string. This is all that we need in order to construct a jungle cog. We shall now retire Bessie. I hope she has a wonderful time living out her best years as a rowboat. We now have a sail, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, see, now this is premium travel. Let's drop the sail and we are straight up zooming. Now this is more like it. We are exploring the ocean in style. Okay, let's avoid a second shipwreck. That would be quite nice. Farewell, island. We shall be back soon. I promise this won't take long this time. We're just going to get some wood and then head back. I don't even need to press any buttons anymore. My hands are off the keyboard right now. The wind is sailing this boat for us. There's also way more storage space on this boat. We have now arrived at the first square dark oak raft. I know that we're also low on oak, but some dark oak would be great too. That wandering trader we killed did sell dark oak saplings, but they were 5 emeralds apiece and we only had 3 emeralds on us. Anyway, we needed to kill him so we could get the leads for our amazing new boat. It would be really cool if you could dye the sails of the boat, but I don't believe that you can. We have now entered Albrecht's territory, so we better watch out for him. You can just about see his boat over there. We should be fine. Not only do some of the pirates have guns in this mod pack, some of them have straight up cannons. They just lug around a gigantic cannon and it does about 1,000 bajillion damage. That's a slight over exaggeration, but it does a lot. We're gonna need some strong pirate armor if we want to stand a chance against that. I do see another square raft over here, but I believe it's made of palm wood, which we don't really want. Are there any Illager silver nuggets on board? We shall find out. Your primitive wooden club is no match for a sophisticated sharpened diamond axe. Nope, he just had loads of stinky fish. Brilliant. We need to find an oak wood raft. Oh, hold on. That's an... Oh, it's a jungle wood boat. I thought it was made of oak. This place might contain the guys that have guns. We're about to find out. Come on, spawn one in. Do your worst. Hurry up. I don't have all day. I guarantee as soon as I drop the shield, one's going to appear. Ready? Yep, I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. He's got a gun. Stop that. Stop that this instant. They do a lot of damage. Okay. Well, lesson learned. Don't mess with the guys with pistols while you only have an axe. There's a tier list of pirates right now, and we're in the middle of it. We're stronger than the guys with clubs, but not stronger than the guys with pistols. Come on, let's just get that spawner broken. Lovely. This is the last one now. Let's get rid of him. Come on, please. There we go. That battle was well worth it, though. We now have our very own pirate speed pistol, and it even comes with some ammo. Plus, we got some coconuts. That's very nice. Overall, not too bad. Now, this pistol isn't too bad, but we can create a much better one later on with our Illager silver. Is this another of those witch ships? I believe it is. Come on, do your worst adjust and transform. Wait, never mind. I think this is actually a legitimate villager ship. This Iron Golem's such an idiot. He just jumped off to try and fight this drowned, and now he's going to end up on the ocean floor. Iron doesn't float, idiot. Get with the program, honestly. I can't believe it. This ship actually wasn't a trick. Oh, this shield right here with a pirate emblem on it, don't worry about it. I found it on the floor. These guys already have their trades unlocked too. We'll steal this one emerald that they have. There's more emeralds here. We've also got a chest. There's an enchanted fishing rod. I'm not too bothered. And, ooh, plenty of emeralds here. Plus, we've got a couple bookshelves to use. Look at this. This guy's the captain, right? And look at all these maps we can buy from him. We've got a sunken coral reef map, a monument entrance, pyramid llamas, phantoms of the night, flower power chicken. Is that like some special KFC restaurant? Is that Gus Fring's Prime Empire? Mushroom Island, Miner's Doom, Librarian's Favorites, Illager's Mansion, and that's it. We can afford 2 of these maps, so let's go with Librarian's Favorite, because that might have some really good enchanted books. And of course, we gotta go with Flower Power Chicken. This better not be a scam. We can actually buy a trident from these sailor villagers for a whopping 60 emeralds. That is so expensive. Wait, this is even better. Their masts are made of oak wood. This is exactly what we need. Why is there a pillager outpost in the ocean? It's like an oil rig, but instead of anything actually useful, it's just full of pillagers. That's great. We'll have some of these lanterns too. I didn't even realize this. There's also the captain's quarters. Don't look at me. I'm not doing anything at all. Look that way. Thank you. We've got some gold, some iron, some cooked fish, an unbreaking 1 fishing rod. There's some alright stuff. I just want these bookshelves, really. We did not take your riches. We took your knowledge. Ha 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 ha. He doesn't look very impressed or scared. Hey, everyone, hands, stick them up right now, right now. You will listen to my demands. You know what I demand, sailor? Do you want to know? I will fire if you don't want to know. What I want is a nice comfy bed. Sweet dreams, everyone. I'm sure these villagers will have no long-lasting trauma from that unprecedented attack. They'll be completely fine. Says who? Says me. Let's go see what on earth is going on with this pillager outpost. Who does this, man? Like, why would anyone build a pillager outpost in the middle of the ocean? It's also full of drowned spawners. It doesn't even have pillagers in it. Go away. I don't want any more of you guys. Most of the drowned are just so pathetically weak, and then occasionally one of those stupid trident ones will spawn and they're an immediate threat to your existence. Why is the loot in some rundown flooded pillager outpost better than some pirate ships? We've got a golden apple and a diamond. We've got some more bones. We'll take those because then we can bone meal trees and all that. This doesn't make any sense. There's more diamonds here. I doubt there'll be anything down here, but it's worth a look. Nah, I don't think so. Let's store some of our stuff inside our ship like this. And now let's get this last spawner broken. No more trident drowned and no breaking the boat, please. This whole structure has loads and loads of dark oak logs in it, so we are going to take all of them. Our diamond axe is nearly destroyed, so it's a good job we've been finding diamonds on our travels. We've now harvested all of the priceless oak trim. Let's get out of here. Our ship now has little chests on it because we've stored stuff on it. That's so cool. And I've just realized something that I didn't even know was possible. We can zoom out using the mouse. That's so sick. And just by zooming out, I've realized we've passed right over a structure. It appears to be some kind of gigantic ocean temple. I'm really not trying to die to trident drown right now, though, or have our boat full of wood broken, so let's just leave and come back. We're right next to this island, so let's park up and grab some wood from here. There's plenty of oak logs for us. The temple definitely looks cool, and we will be back, just not at the moment. I do not want to die. Once we get respiration, aqua affinity, and depth strider, stuff like that will be so much easier to take on. Plus, we can even get some birch wood. Not that we'll ever want it, but it's nice to have the option available. This is quite a good island, to be honest. There's plenty of natural resources, lots of wood. You can't really go wrong. There's even a wild hog on the island, and some things that I don't know the name of. I can name most of the 1,025 Pokemon that are currently in existence, but when it comes to actual animals, I'm just completely clueless. There is another of those skeleton ships over there. We might as well squeeze in by the back and grab the bookshelves and captain's loot. We've got some more cabbages too. That's very nice. Hopefully there's not an ocean monument right next to this ship so we get mining fatigue for 5 minutes and can't play the game. That would be a little bit of a pain. Okay, we gotta watch out for the skeleton dolphin riders. Some of them didn't go to dolphin riding school though because they're just sinking. Up we go. I thought this guy was wearing netherite for a second. It's just enchanted black leather armor. It's the fake netherite. Here we go. We gotta block the the door. Stop shooting me with your bow. There we go. Nice. You may have a bow, Captain, but we have a gun. Let's just keep shooting him with it. We might run out of ammo before we get to kill him. Come on, just die. Come on, man. Look at how many arrows you've put in the wall. That is just poor performance. Another bullet. Another bullet. Another bullet. Another bullet. Oh, wait, we're out of ammo. He's got to be low now, surely. Die, please. Please. There we go. He's gone. More eyes of Ender. More books. That is exactly what we're after. We have got a whole load of gold. That's not too bad. I will take some of that. In fact, I'll take all of it. And we'll even take these flower pots because they look quite nice. Another successful raid completed. Now we have to sail home in the storm. Look at the boat rocking from side to side. That's new. Is that a boat on fire? We've got a bit of lapis in this chest, but nothing particularly useful. Oh, was this your boat, mate? That is too bad. Yep, he's a sailor, and soon he's gonna be a dead sailor. How did your ship even burn down in the middle of the ocean? That just seems like a skill issue. Man, this guy was dirt poor. Oh, we found a secret chest. Does he have any riches in here? Kind of. I'll take a few emeralds. There's also some kind of ocean ruin down there, but I doubt it has anything useful. Also, both our chest plate and our boots are broken, so we need to get out of here. Here we go. Home sweet home. I'm actually going to park our boat next to the private beach that the creeper blew up, because we need to ferry all of our loot from the boat back to our chests. Oh, come on. How does the boat not fit through this gap? That is ridiculous. Reversing. Reversing. Clear out of the way. Reversing. Good job there's no traffic laws on the open ocean. I would have caused several accidents by now, I'm sure. Since our enchanted iron armor broke, let's whip up some diamond replacements. Wait, I knew something was wrong. Our iron leggings survived. Why did I make a diamond pair? I guess we have these for spares when we need them, since our current pair of iron is prot 4. We'll make some terrible iron boots instead. And we'll also repair our leggings for 4 levels. We are getting rinsed out here. At least we can enjoy a coconut on the beach to cheer us up. We've been doing a ton of raiding, but we're actually still relatively poor. Being poor as a pirate is absolutely unacceptable, so we will have to work on that at a later date. Now that we have all the resources we need, we can get back to building our treehouse. Now, as I said earlier, I want this base to have a ramshackle look to it, so this is the first part that we're going to add to the initial area of the treehouse. I mean, come on, if your pirate base doesn't look like it was cobbled together by one-armed monkeys, is it really a pirate base? The answer is no. No, it is not. Random story right here, but I had a bad experience recently with a monitor company called Korui. I bought a brand new monitor from them, and then within 2 days, it started turning off randomly, so I've got to send it back. Nice, guys. Thanks very much. I'm trying to mind what I say so they don't sue me or something for defamation. I would strongly advise not purchasing a Korui monitor. What's even more annoying is that I need to ship it back to Amazon, but I don't have a big monitor box to send it back in because it worked fine the first day, so I threw away the monitor box. Apparently, Amazon will still accept the return, but it's just annoying, man. You've clicked on this video to watch some Minecraft, and instead you're getting a detailed rundown of the day-to-day struggles of Mozi. Instead of me going on about, "Yarg, mateys, let's get some treasure," it's just gonna be, "Yarg, mateys, I paid me taxes and bought furniture." As you can see, the next floor up is slightly different in terms of dimensions to really emphasize that thrown together look. At least that's what we're going for. I don't know how it's gonna turn out. We'll also turn the area up here into a balcony, because balconies are cool and they feel premium. This might be a ramshackle pirate building, but it's a premium ramshackle pirate building. We'll use some of the dark oak we collected in combination with sticks to make dark oak plank roof. Also, Spider, can you get off my lawn, please? Mozi Industries & Co. has a strict no loitering policy. We'll put the roof pieces on this little bit that juts out so it doesn't feel weird. The base is coming along very, very well. We've got this gigantic wooden frame, but unfortunately, we have run out of oak wood. Is anyone even surprised by that? Also, some skeletons were having a fight down here earlier, and they ended up managing to set off a creeper, which means we've now taken a second creeper-related hit to our property value. Quite frankly, this is unacceptable. I swear I'm just cursed to never be able to finish whatever project I'm working on without having to collect more materials at least twice. I don't know how to feel about this. We've been given a gigantic oak tree, and we do need lots more oak wood, but I hate trying to find the final blocks of of wood in these so all the leaves will disappear. Our iron axe is broken, so we're back to using our fist. We may not have any diamonds anymore, but at least we have plenty of iron. I'm actually going to go ahead and grow some birch wood because I'd quite like to use it in the build. That's probably the first time anyone has ever said that sentence. We've been using some oak for the walls, but I think it would look really good if we mixed in some birch and jungle. Also, hello. That's a very shiny costume you've got on right there. I have never found a zombie or skeleton wearing diamond armor yet. I really want to. The closest I have ever got was enchanted iron armor. We've got some kind of zombie infestation below the ground. I can hear so many of them groaning and grumbling. Well, we're about to crash the party because I cannot deal with noisy neighbors. We're getting close now, I'm sure of it. Oh my days, there's so many of them. What are all these cave-dwelling zombies doing? Your house sucks, by the way, compared to ours. It's got a piece of dirt. You're now looking at the mayor of this island. What do you have to say to him? I'm hearing a lot of ugh and grrr, and not a lot of explaining about all this noise you're creating. You all have to die. That is the punishment for this crime. No more partying, no more Xbox with the boys. You could have been quiet, but instead you've chosen this path. While we're here, we might as well clean out the nearby area. They're calling in reinforcements. They don't like that we're kicking them out. More monsters spawn here than a usual Minecraft base because we're on an island, so everywhere else is ocean, meaning the monsters have nowhere else to spawn but these caves. I have no problems with this. We've just crafted this shiny new iron axe. We might as well let her rip. There's just ridiculous amounts of monsters. None of you pay rent here. None of you contribute to the local economy. None of you have offered to help build our tree house. I don't like any of you. How deep do these caves go, man? There's also a random chicken here. I'm pretty sure that a baby zombie spawned on top of it and then suffocated in this block. One thing you might not know is that baby zombie chickens are actually classified in the game as a hostile mob, meaning A, they're gonna despawn if we walk away from one, and also they don't lay eggs. That's actually a fact. You can look it up. So while we could take this guy to the surface, keep a very close eye on him and hope that he lays some eggs, it's just never gonna happen. We might as well enjoy the free KFC. The caves just keep going, man. That's all we'll do for now. I want to get back to building. This tree came with a beehive and I may or may not have accidentally broken it. I've never been stung by a bee or a wasp before in real life, and while I don't want to, part of me is also really curious on what it's like. It's this great enduring mystery that cannot be solved without first-hand experience, and I don't particularly want the first-hand experience. You know, I like bees, we're pretty chill, so if I was gonna get stung, it would be by a wasp. Back to building, let's bring in some jungle wood. Then this part can be birch. This part's actually turned into a cubby of some sort, and we could store, I don't know, villagers who definitely want to be here in this area or something. I don't know. Just look at this view we have. We can see almost the whole island from here. There we go. All the walls for the second floor are now done, so we need to move up to the roof. This is going to be a final lookout tower with windows on every side. Let's add the roof to everything. We got to be careful not to fall off here. We do need to grab a few more dark oak roof pieces. We just got to keep bringing this whole thing around. That's the name of the game. I've just realized we're definitely going to get monsters spawning on these areas right here. Since there is a window mod in this mod pack, we'll be able to open our windows and punch them off our house. Talking of monsters, we better get some torches in this place so that none of them show up inside our house. For the lookout tower, these back walls here will be solid wood, so they won't be set in one block. But for these two walls, we're going to come in by one block. We do also need a ladder to get up, and we'll add the usual spruce stairs and trapdoors at the top. So all in the little details, people. It's all in the little details. We got to put the roof on this tower too. We're now right at the top of the tree, which is really cool. We've managed to make a gigantic tree house. This will be the perfect start to our pirate island base. We're so high up and I'm jumping back and forth on the roof. This is not safe at all. If I could, I would sue my own company for unsafe workplace conditions, but then I'd just be suing myself. And that would, of course, not be particularly productive. We'll use some stripped spruce wood to fill in the gaps here, which is very expensive, but definitely worth it. Now, the very last thing that I want to add to this base is a lookout tower on top of the lookout tower. You think you can't make a lookout tower better? Yeah, you can. Double-decker lookout tower. Now who's laughing? I'm mixing in some jungle with these oak logs, partly because of texturing and also because we don't have much of either, but if we combine them both, we can just about finish the base. We'll cap it all off with some barrels like this. We'll add some stairs stairs to connect them together. We had some trapdoors for a floor. We're going to move those barrels up by 1 block. And then finally, you tie it all together with some oak trapdoors. The ladder to get up is going to drop down from the tower like this. Now, you do have to make a little ladder transfer partway through, but I think that's fine. Let's get this area cleaned up. Now we just got to add the final details. Just a few blocks here and there to really tie the whole thing together. We'll add some rickety old supporting beams to this tower, as well as some lanterns, because I do not want to look up and see a zombie hanging out on our lookout tower. He could be calling for zombie backup, you never know. They're very intelligent, those creatures. That's a lie, they're not very intelligent, but they're very dangerous. That's also a lie, they're not even dangerous. What am I talking about? It's not a final decision yet, but I think our bed being in this small room here would be great. I have no idea how we're going to jam an entire enchanting setup into this treehouse, but that's a problem for our future selves. Hey, did you two poach these exclusive premium pieces of grass from this island? You better not have. To be honest, our armor and weapons aren't really strong enough for us to be making these kinds of threats to Endermen, but I don't care. Give me my lawn back, you dastardly creatures. We're so close to being done now. All we need are to add the windows. Notice how unlike that stupid, uncivilized creeper, I'm not damaging our private beach. I'm going around the back of the island to the part that no one looks at. You'd think these walking explosive devices would have manners, but I suppose not. Chivalry is dead, and it's the creepers that killed it. Let's get all of this sand smelted into the finest of windows. We'll surround our glass with sticks in order to make window pane bases. Then we turn those into half pane bases. And because we want to make oak framed windows, we combine those half pane bases with oak logs to make oak windows. Let's go ahead and get these placed in. And as I said earlier, we can open and close these if we ever want to get a taste of the sea air. Unfortunately, there's no solid window blocks, so we'll need to use glass blocks for this curved window here. To be honest, I don't really love how this looks, so let's just board it up instead. Ooh, giant spider! Fear not, ladies and gentlemen, we shall dispatch of him quickly. Oh, that is hideous. Listen, I'm not deathly scared of spiders or anything like that, but I do find them very unpleasant. It's just too many legs. No one needs 8 legs. We do also need to put windows in this top tower. And while I remember, I'm going to quickly build a ceiling, because otherwise this looks really unfinished and bad. Why is another one shown up? This one has blue legs. And there's even zombies and creepers at the bottom of our treehouse. Quickly, let's take the secret treetop exit. Now, this probably does not come as a surprise. I never finished the secret treetop exit, so we're going to have to leap off and land this. Where are you, spider? You are not allowed to remain on these premises. I have no idea where he's gone. He may have scuttled off into these caves, but searching for a giant tarantula in a dark cavern is about the least fun thing I could possibly imagine. I know you all want to see the base, and I keep going on about how you're gonna see it in just a minute. I promise this is the last material that we need. We just need a bit of wool so we can make a flag. Because what's the point of having a pirate hideout if you don't have a flag that strikes fear into the hearts of your enemies? I have also just noticed my hair's clipping through the pirate hat. I'll get that fixed in a minute. I've slightly sailed off course. There's a whole spruce island over here. I'll have to keep that in mind. I was too busy talking to the camera to realize we had completely overshot this boat. This is what I was aiming for. Oh, what? No, man. I wanted the red wool from the sails. I don't want the pink of a witch ship. Okay. We're gonna have to go and find a different ship with red sails. The nearest one that I can think of is Captain Albrecht's ship. It would be alright if the witches presented their ship in the first place as it should be, but no, they gotta get me hyped up for this red wool, and then, oops, psych, abracadabra, no more wool for you. Instead, it's just a bunch of elderly ladies practicing making potions that Walter White could never dream of making. Now, we gotta be real careful here, because we are not strong enough to deal with any of the pirates that inhabit this boat. There is a spawner for them, but I believe it's all below decks, so we should be fine now that the stairs are blocked. I have spotted this chest at the back with some gold, another pirate pistol, some more ammo. That's not too bad. And we've got a chest right here, if I can just slip on like that. And it's got a golden apple. That's very nice. Are there any chests right on top of the crow's nest? Yes, there is. Alright, well, it did poison me when I opened it, but it's got an enchanted golden apple. Get out of here, dispenser. We've also got some ender pearls, which is very nice, and some leather. There's even more chests here than I realized. Okay, I know we've come in for wool, but let's just grab all of this loot. There's more golden apples here. We've got some more TNT as well. Plus, we've got some pirate bombs. Now, these just explode when you throw them, but they don't do any damage to actual blocks. I don't know how much of a pirate captain this guy thinks thinks he is if all of his treasure is so easy to steal? Last chest right here with an enchanted golden apple. That's what I like to see. We've got 2 now. It is surrounded by spider eyes though, so hopefully it's not contaminated. And now what we actually came here for. Let's tear down Albrecht's sails. It is so hard to say his name. It feels like my mouth is full of soup whenever I try and pronounce it. I can hear so many pirates below decks now. There is one final bit of treasure we can collect. The chest in the captain's quarters. We have so many golden apples now. This is crazy. And you know what? Let's take a nap in the captain's bed. Oh wait, yeah, of course. There's monsters nearby. I probably should have thought of that. I bid you farewell, Albrecht. I am most grateful for your entire back sail. There is just nothing left now. Right, let's get this whole flag business set up. Considering how horrifically high up we are, this may be slightly difficult. We're gonna build this on a diagonal because we want it to look like it's waving in the wind. I don't like this. We're gonna spawn proof this whole thing using red carpet because we don't want a creeper showing up on here and ruining our lovely flag. It's time for the grand reveal. Are you ready for the most fantastic, most well-crafted, most incredible pirate outpost of all time? I'm so proud of what we've done here. It looks exactly how I wanted it to turn out. And that stop for the wall to make the flag, that was definitely worth it. We've now got to go ahead and move all of our stuff from down here all the way up there. So that's going to take me a little while. I think this little cubby here would be perfect for a small storage system. Now, I know that since we're a pirate, we're going to have a reputation to uphold for collecting lots and lots of treasure, so we might need to find a new place for our storage in the future, but for now I think this works. Also, these bits here are slabs, which means we can still open the chest at the top. We better get a few signs made so we can easily identify these chests. I don't want this place feeling too small and cramped, so we'll have our crafting table, furnace, anvil, all that kind of stuff in the wall right here. All the chests are now nicely labeled and organized. These signs cover pretty much any kind of block or item that we could find while out on the ocean. However, if we take a look in our treasure chest, you'll notice there's a pretty distinct lack of diamonds in there. We have done quite a lot of sailing and plundering, so I think now it's time for some good old-fashioned honest work in the mines. However, before we head down, let's add a new weapon to our arsenal. We'll use some of these Illager silver nuggets we've been carefully collecting to make another silver bar. We also make a flint and steel, and then we combine 2 spruce planks, a flint and steel, 2 Illager silver bars, and an Illager silver nugget to make the pirate pistol. Now I know what you're thinking, Mozi, don't we already have a pirate pistol? Yes, we do. The bad, lame version of this. See how this is a pirate speed pistol? Sure, it's faster, but it does way less damage. Also, just look at the difference. This is the pirate speed pistol. It looks like a children's toy you'd find in the clearance section of Walmart. This is the pirate pistol. Look at this defined 3D model. It's glorious. I'm sure there's some mobs around here, so let's test this thing out. Hello? Does anyone want to volunteer to get shot? Oh, you've got a bow skeleton. How about you go fight in the Roman army? We are here with modern technology. Upgrades, people. Upgrades. I'm not sure if another creeper blew up on our land. This just does not look like the original hill. I do also need to repair the tree that our treehouse is built on, because it's at danger of falling down currently. Unfortunately, pirate gun ammo is quite expensive, requiring an Illager silver ingot to make 6 bullets. If we're going to stand a chance against the pirate bosses, the tropical dimension, the kraken, we are going to need much stronger gear. So what do we want? Diamonds! When do we want them? Now! And I've forgotten the other part of the chant, so I'm not going to finish it. We're on a mission to get those sweet, sweet, shiny blue gems. We've found some kind of cave here. This looks promising. We are a little bit low on coal, so we'll need to pick some up. Coal is one of those resources that you get loads of and then don't bother mining anymore for ages, and then eventually you just run out and have to do it all over again. Now, in order to get all these mods to work, we are on an older version of Minecraft, which means while there are the items from the Caves and Cliffs update, there isn't the world height increase and the gigantic caves that come with it. We've already found diamonds! Let's go! You can't go wrong with a classic 3 vein. That's enough for a new pickaxe. Finally, our first taste of luxury. As I was saying, since we're on an older version, we're gonna have to go with strip mining as opposed to exploring some giant caves. You never know, we could get lucky and find a random abandoned mine shaft. That would be a big help right now. We'll make sure to get plenty of gold for extra apples. You know, Skeleton, we've got a very limited supply of ammo right now, but you're so annoying, I'm going to use it on you anyway, and I've missed. He walked into the lava and died. That was a complete waste of a bullet. I mean, if I could shoot straight, we would have killed him, and it wouldn't have been a waste, but hey, I'm going to blame it on the lava. This vein of coal right here is huge. We may not be diamond rich, but we're definitely coal rich. That's probably not something to be proud of. We are also going to get an enchantment setup going soon, because right now, regular skeletons still pose some of a threat to us, and I do not like that. We're supposed to be legendary pirates here, not boring, normal, regular players. Now, unfortunately, the pirate armors in this mod pack are not as good as regular old netherite, but there's a mod that allows us to wear 2 sets of armor at once, one just for cosmetic purposes, so we're gonna work towards getting a pirate set just for the looks. Also, we found more diamonds, oh, yep, it's more than 1. 4 vein, 5 vein, let's go. It feels weird doing this instead of robbing people and fighting them and murdering them, but hey, it is quite chill. We must return to the ocean soon, mateys. All this land makes me feel uneasy. We should be hoisting the sails and cruising through the water, not fighting small zombie children. Come on, just a little bit closer. Little bit closer. Easy does it. Go on. In you go. Yes, that's right. You need to sit in timeout. Let's head back up to the surface quickly and see if we can get fortune on our pickaxe. Because as it stands, it's going to be a bit of a waste of time if we keep mining diamonds without that enchantment. I mean, slowly but surely we'll earn a lot. But what's the point in mining 1 diamond ore and only getting 1 diamond? That is not a good deal. I thought we were going to be close to getting max enchantments, but we've actually got enough books to make all the bookshelves we'll need. Despite its grand size, our treehouse actually doesn't have any space for a max enchantment setup, so we're going to have some kind of building here, but we're not going to make that just yet. For now, we'll just have a very ugly temporary setup. I did forget to mine the obsidian for the table, so we've got to head back down into the caves. Mining obsidian is always so slow. We might as well collect enough to make a nether portal too. We need to start trading with piglins so that we can get enough leather to make the pirate armor set. And of course, we need to get looking for ancient debris so that we can make netherite armor. Actually, instead of netherite, we'll make elder guardian armor because this set has the same stats as netherite but gives us regeneration in water. Of course, in order to do that, we need to increase the range of our seafaring exploits. Instead of just robbing boats, we need to swim underwater and destroy the ocean monuments. Boom, there we go. Enchanting table done. Can we get fortune 3? Okay, it's unbreaking 3. We might get fortune 3 if we're lucky. Come on. Oh my days, you're joking. I know I'm a pirate, but you enchanting table, you are much worse. You are a scammer. I want my 3 levels back, man. That is the unluckiest level 30 enchantment I've ever gotten. It's just so bad. There has to be some kind of regulations against that kind of thing. That has to break some kind of law. Change of plans once again. We are going to head back out onto the ocean and try and kill some powerful pirate mobs because I am not mining with just an unbreaking 3 pickaxe. Also, if we come across any drowned, we need to take them out because I've realized that the stone sword we need in order to craft the cutlass only drops from drowned. Here we go, standard stuff. We've got a big old pillager boat right here. Quick heads up, for the next 15 minutes or so, unfortunately my recording software just didn't pick up the game audio for some reason, so it's going to be a little bit quiet. Standard stuff, people, you know the drill. First we'll sneak into the captain's quarters and take the loot. There's not a whole lot to write home about here. And now for the main attraction, the murder. Hey, we got some diamonds, that's more like it. Hand over the XP, boys. Unfortunately, you can't hand it over without dying, so please die quickly. We're going to make sure we keep our golden apples close on hand here. We do not want to die. We're willingly entering into a volley of arrows. Probably not the smartest decision on my part, but I want XP. Get out of here. There we go. Let's finish off the rest of them. We're blocking so many arrows at the moment. This axe is so bad for raiding boats. We really need to get set up with a cutlass, man. Any last words? Just kidding. I don't want to hear them. I'm going to keep it a stack. You guys might as well just give up already. We just destroyed a way bigger crew over there. There is no hope for you all. We're right next to the spawner. That's perfect. I love how this guy's AI is bugging out, so he keeps flashing his axe on and off. He's like, oh, you're chill. I'm going to get you. Oh, you're chill. I'm going to get you. No, my good sir. We are going to get you into a casket. And now it's pillager killing time. You know, if you had all of the guys with axes up on the main deck to guard the archers, you'd probably survive a little bit longer. Just a thought, you know. Whichever one of you identical looking pillagers is the captain, you've done a terrible job of protecting your ship. You should be ashamed of yourself. I think it's you, isn't it? I can see something in your eyes. days. I'm gonna leave you till last. Stay there while I kill the rest of the crew. And you know what? I'm even gonna loot your chest as well. That's how rubbish of a captain he is. Yeah, put that crossbow down, man. Nothing's gonna happen. I'm just gonna take all the diamonds anyway. I'm even gonna spare your life so you can spend your days thinking about how you failed to protect your crew. You should be a strong pirate like me. Oh, I've just fallen off the boat. Great. I bid you farewell, my good sir. Now, the map is saying there's a structure on this tropical island, so let's go check it out. We are level 30 now, but we're gonna get a few more levels before we head back home, just in case the enchantment table feels like giving us some absolute garbage again. Hey, look at this. This is a pretty nice place. Oh, whoa. What happened to you guys? They took the job description of fisherman way too seriously. How is that even possible? We got the leather tunic of one of them, and it's got 0 durability left. This item literally should not exist. Aye, it can be one of our many treasures. There are more of you here, so let's clear you all out. We could turn this into a mob spawner type thing, but I can't really be bothered to do that. We've got a flame book in here. That's pretty good. And yet another lock potion. And that's it. This place has nothing else. On top of everything else, we also should try find some more ammo for our gun. These hitchhikers just never give up, do they? Give me the stone sword thing. Will you give us the stone sword thing? Please? I'm kind of desperate at this point. You guys look kind of creepy at night. I'm not gonna lie. If I didn't know any better, I'd think they were hostile. I'm definitely gonna regret this, but let's trade a diamond with one of them. Here we go. We got another loot box. And I'm pretty sure it just gave us 1 piece of gunpowder. We just got finessed. I'm pretty sure there's a way to improve the trades with those guys. At least I really hope there is. 1 diamond for a piece of gunpowder. That is diabolical. We have also found an ocean monument, so we'll definitely be returning to this place later. We've got another smaller vessel right here. Let's board it and loot it and kill everyone inside. Another enchanted golden apple. We are starting to stockpile these. Oh, hello there, lads. Could you please put down that barrel that very clearly says TNT? I would quite like if you did that. It's putting me slightly on edge. Please just die. Oh my god. I mean, they all died. My survival instincts are so bad. Instead of trying to get away or hold my shield, I just panicked and hit my keyboard. Absolutely astounding Minecraft skill. No, I was trying to... bro, oh my days. Our axe broke, so I was in the process of making a new one, and then suddenly he somehow clambers back aboard and then blows up. At least we got 3 blocks of iron back here. We have also got some leather from what I presume were the ship's chests. You know, before the whole thing exploded. Imagine if this ruined portal had another enchanted golden apple. Oh, we were close. It's just a regular one. I don't know if this mini pirate boat will have any ammo for us or not. It does. That's perfect. We've got 23 shots now, which is good because now we can afford to miss more. And since I miss all the time anyway, that is going to be very helpful. Real quick, let's rob this place. We've got an Eye of Ender. That's not bad. I'm just going to ignore the captain. He's not even worth fighting. Nothing I really want. I'll take the golden iron. Is that a pirate ship with a blaze on board? That cannot be a good idea. We have even more golden apples now because we left our previous stash in the ship's hull. We've got 22 golden apples, so I am not worried about what's going to happen aboard this boat. It's setting off fireworks. Look at that. Isn't that lovely? It's not going to save them from being raided, though. Wait, you're not a blaze. You're some kind of knockoff. Feel free to sink to the bottom of the ocean floor. That saves me a job. One of you please drop the cutlass mold. That would be wonderful. Okay. I don't get how we've managed to end up with 2 stone axe heads, but no stone sword for the cutlass. Hello, spawner. Goodbye, spawner. Look at these little TNT blocks. They're adorable. Wait, this spawner's got a firework inside it. I didn't even know you could do that. That is really sick. My word, this boat comes with a lot of TNT. We can make Elder Guardian armor, but we'll still need to make netherite tools, which means all of this TNT won't go to waste. We'll be able to use it in the nether to do a huge chain reaction. It's probably in order to balance things out because you get so much TNT, but the loot on here is so bad. Although, to be fair, a fire resistance 3 potion will come in very handy in the nether. Oh, Trident drowned. Hello, my friend. Wait, our pistol's not working because we left our ammo in the boat. Well, this is not how I wanted things to go. And now all the mobs have commandeered our boat. Our boat's just been upgraded with an automatic trident turret. The only problem is it's trying to kill us.
You stop that behavior right now, young man, or I'm gonna call your parents.
Come on, me and Janice have knitting at 3. Don't distract me. Oh, wait, sorry, wrong accent.
Me and Janice have knitting at 3, so don't you dare disrespect me, young man.
I was really thinking these TNT things were going to explode when they die, but thankfully not. Give me that ammo back. We've got another stone axe head. You're joking. I don't want these. I want the stone sword thing. I'm so mad. I saw some sparkles and thought there was treasure, but it's just some glow squid. This is going against my better judgment, but I'd quite like to explore this temple here. We have already profited a diamond. Hopefully it's a sign of good things to come. There is a drown spawner here, which is to be expected, but we'll just let this thing churn out the undead guys because we need that stone sword thingy. I keep forgetting the name of it. Surely one of you has what we're looking for. Yes, we got it! We got it! We got it! We finally have the stone blade. And with that being said, all of you unwashed sailors can get out of here. No more spawning for any of you ever again. Yeah, nice trident, buddy. How about a gun? He somehow survived that first blast. I salute him for that. But he won't survive the second? He survived the second. But he won't survive the third? He actually survived the third. What is going on? I'm pretty sure the gun is way weaker underwater, which I guess would make sense because the bullets would travel slower. Can you just die now, please? That would be much appreciated. He has eaten so much damage. What is this guy made of? Titanium? Finally! Look at that army of drown coming towards us. I just want to find out if there's any extra loot down here. The answer to that is a pretty resounding no. I can't complain, though. We finally have the stone blade. I was actually wrong about the stone axe head, too. I could only see these two axes that we could craft from it without realizing that you need to turn it into a mold, just like with the stone blade. We have returned to Pirate Island. It's already looking so good with that treehouse. I keep going on about it, but it is amazing. I have not forgotten about this sad little carrot patch that we have, but we will make a gigantic field soon. Let's remove this stupid Unbreaking 3 enchantment. And I've forgotten Lapis, so I'm going to have to trek all the way back up to the treehouse. Oh my days. I really need to make some stairs leading up to this place or something. Efficiency 4 is very promising. Is it going to come with fortune? No. We can afford to reset the enchantments once. Efficiency 4 again. Bro, what is this game? Let's just try and find a bunch of diamond ore, and along the way, we'll mine a bunch of redstone that will get us back up to level 30. We'll finally get fortune 3 on our pickaxe, and then return to the caves to mine up all of the diamonds that we've found. This is my fault for being at level 33 and wasting 3 levels on an enchantment that wasn't guaranteed to give us fortune, but you know what? I have to try it, okay? I've got to try. You got to live on the edge in life, even when that means that you just fall off the edge and now have a terrible life. I've not been this unlucky with fortune in so long, though. I'm used to getting it within a couple tries from the enchantment table. It is being stubborn this time around. Oh boy, look at all this redstone we're getting that we will never use. Quick little fun story here to pass the time while we're mining. I actually tried Taco Bell for the first time yesterday. There's barely any of them in the UK, but I had an opportunity while I was out on a trip to try it, and you know what? It's actually not that bad. It's pretty decent, actually. I can't remember what I ordered, but I remember there was some kind of supreme tacos according to the menu. Taco Bell story on pause. We have found diamonds that I'm mining. I should be saving them for fortune. What am I doing? I am a fool! Right, so back in this Taco Bell. Overall, the store was pretty clean, so that was good. The prices were not bad, you know, not the cheapest, but decent. And in terms of overall taste, I would give the tacos an 8 out of 10. They were pretty nice. The main question is, would I go back there? I would actually. I wouldn't go there all the time because I'm not trying to look like the Incredible Hulk, but without all the muscle, but I would definitely be back there every now and again. Anyway, that's my official Taco Bell review. We've got some more diamonds right here. That is very nice. I think this is an 8 vein too. What a beautiful sight. A prime 8 vein ready to be mined up. And of course, an 8 vein like that deserves only the finest of Fortune 3 pickaxes. I'm feeling slightly desperate right now, Minecraft, so if you could indulge me here, that would be amazing. We're going to make a new diamond pickaxe and keep our efficiency 4 one to combine with our new one. We got to hit a quick little reset right here. I'm just going to cut to when we can afford this. I am now back with the levels required, so let's do this. It once again comes down to a gamble on Unbreaking 3. I don't love that, but I do not want to go get more experience. Come on! Yes! Fortune 2! Okay, it's not Fortune 3. It's not the best of the best, but we'll take it. We'll take it. This is way better than mining with no fortune at all. Please, Fortune 2 pickaxe, bring us good fortune. fortune. We want diamonds and we want them to multiply. Imagine if there was a way to grow diamonds in Minecraft like you can grow them in real life in a lab. That would be awesome. Here we go. 3 diamond ore. Let's see what we can get. That's 2 diamonds already. That's 1. And that's another 1. We are currently 4 for 3. That's not horrible, but not amazing. Come on, 8 vein. Let's see what you've got. We're just going to mine them all at once. I'm seeing lots of 2s. Lots and lots of doubles. We have turned 11 diamond ore into 19 diamonds. Now, could we have just mined the diamonds with our normal pickaxe and then continued mining and probably found more in the time that it took us to get all the levels and all that? I mean, probably. But this does also extend to all the other ores. So, for example, gold and iron and coal. We're going to be getting loads more of all of those now. So, while in the short term, we could have just continued mining and got more diamonds, in the long term, this will pay off big time. Also, for each piece of special leather that you need in order to make the pirate armor, you need to combine the pieces of leather with diamonds for each piece. So on top of the 24 diamonds that we need for a full suit, we also need 24 for a full suit of pirate armor. Ladies and gentlemen, fellow adventurers and pirates alike, it appears we have stumbled across a ravine of some sort. Of course, the only criteria for if a ravine is good versus bad is if it has diamonds. We've hit another 8 vein too. We are getting crazy lucky. Talking of luck, on average, every diamond that we mined there was a double because we now have 35 diamonds. Because we had 19 before and we've gone up to 35, which means we got 16 from an 8 vein. That is ridiculous. Studies show that after Mozi and co drilling activity, there are no more diamonds to be found in the ravine. That's just an interesting way of me saying we've mined all the diamonds there and we need to keep going. Once we hit one more vein of diamonds, we'll head back up to the surface. Since the cutlass and axe molds require a block of clay, we're going to need to fish for a silk touch enchantment. When I say fish, I mean that metaphorically, not actually fishing. That's really boring. I've stumbled across this small little underwater cave and it actually contains some diamonds. This diamond pickaxe has gone from a decent investment to the equivalent of buying Bitcoin in 2009. By the way, if you ever feel down on your luck, just remember that there was once a guy in the early days of Bitcoin that paid several million Bitcoin for a couple pizzas. Of course, that was back when Bitcoin was worth basically nothing, but in today's value, he basically paid something like $2.9 billion for 2 pizzas. I can't even fathom knowing that you had that much wealth at one point and used it on 2 XL Domino's pizzas. For his sake, I'm just hoping that he got pepperoni and meat feast rather than Hawaiian. We do already have this pair of diamond leggings that we crafted earlier, so all we've got to make is a pair of boots and a helmet. Okay, well, not 2 pairs of boots. That wasn't what I wanted to do. Our pirate helmet is also getting really low on durability now, so we're going to swap it to our cosmetic armor slot. We'll also use a whopping 24 diamonds to tan all of this leather. We're also going to need this poppy for some red dye, because for our decorative pirate set, I'm really liking the look of the red sailor armor. It does look better as you upgrade it, I promise. Let's get some enchantments on our new diamond armor, and I'm already liking the look of that. Ocean's Aegis prevents us from getting mining fatigue, which is absolutely amazing for raiding ocean monuments. You can't go wrong with a bit of protection too. We've also got Unbreaking 3 to make our leggings last longer, and that comes with Prot 2. And you know what? This is the best that we can get. We'll take Projectile Protection 3 on our chest plate. Let's get more poppies to finish our sailor armor set. We'll get some boots, some pantaloons, and of course the most important bit, the hat. We can use all of our gold and iron supplies to get this stuff upgraded to tier 2, and then we'll use 16 diamonds to take it up to tier 3. Suffering by spending money is temporary, drip is eternal. We are going to be the best dressed pirates sailing these waters. You can be sure of that. Right, let's go ahead and suit up in our brand new set. Yar! Now this is pirate high fashion. We are definitely playing the part of captain now. Walk the plank. Are there any professionals that speak pirate? I would like to book a session so I can learn how to actually say things without sounding like some alien from Mars. Look at this drip. These are the last of our hay supplies, so we're gonna need to set up some proper crop infrastructure soon. I definitely want to get building here, but first, we have been down in the caves for a while. It is time for some action. Let's head to the nether. Just by exploring there, we're going to get a bunch of XP, and that will hopefully give us the levels that we need in order to get a silk touch enchantment so that we can finally get the clay to make a cutlass. Once we have that, we will be taking on an ocean monument and getting the Elder Guardian armor. And then we'll be able to regenerate health anytime we're in water. We will be unstoppable. And then once we've got the Elder Guardian armor, that's when we'll be taking on the 3 pirate captain bosses. We got a lot of plans, a lot of steps, but they are all building up to day 100 where we will be fighting the Kraken. We have sort of spawned right in the middle of nowhere in the nether here. That's our portal up there. We'll need to keep that in mind. We could use some of this blue warped wood to make some interesting buildings back at base. That might work. Now, there are new mobs in the nether that we'll have to look out for, as well as some new modded structures. As a pirate, this dimension is the absolute worst. What is that? The absolute worst place to be in because there's no water for sailing. 'Tis all boiling hot lava, and that's not good for me sea-loving soul. Oh no, we need to... I nearly just walked off that. You guys aren't that dumb. I would happily take a bastion right now. There's a good chance we can find netherite in one of those. We do also need mushrooms too, so that we can make weakness potions to convert villagers. Puny pig mortal, you wave a sword while we have the civilized gun. Yeah, look at that. He's running for the hills now. He's scared. Too bad that's not gonna save you. Going back to the weakness potions and villagers, there's 2 types of villagers that I want on our island. The first type is, of course, librarians, because of all the enchanted books we can get, but the second is a type of villager that we can only get when we give them a grill block to work with. I'm going to throw up a quick picture of the SpongeBob biome on screen right now because I was a little bit incorrect about how we get Krabby Patties. The SpongeBob biome doesn't actually have a lot in it. The way that we get all of the exclusive SpongeBob items is by trading with those specific villagers. Here we go. We've found our bastion. No, wait, is this housing? These bastions suck. We absolutely do not have enough bullets to go around, so we're going to need to go with stealth here. I know, quite the opposite of a pirate to not go in all guns blazing, but this is what we have to do to stay alive. We are going to snipe the skeleton though, because he poses a pretty significant threat. All the piglin brutes seem to be falling down to the bottom, which is both good and bad. I'm going to need to remember not to forget about these guys. Now we need to get the other ones to chase us. Come here, stupid. I was trying to lead him back over here so we could easily kill him, but it looks like he's not that easily fooled. Come on, you know you want to get us. It's still not working. This is the first intelligent piglin brute I've ever met. Don't act all nonchalant. Don't ignore me. I am a pirate of the 7 seas. You will respect me. See, there we go. Now that I've got a gun, now you're all listening. Funny how that works. Everyone has now fallen down with no way to get back up, so we should be safe to loot all of the chests. Nothing so far. Yeah, this is really not looking good. Listen, all your masters are down on the ground floor. Go meet them. I don't want more diamond shovels. There's a brute right there. We're gonna block him off. Yeah, this loot is really scraping the bottom of the barrel here. I'll take the bone blocks. I don't mind them. There is one final chest down in the center of the bastion, and this does have the potential to contain ancient debris. I feel like we've just changed professions from pirate to rogue. We're slowly sneaking in atop the base, and we're about to descend down onto the treasure, and they'll be none the wiser. Actually, scratch that. We're going to need to fire off a shot to get them all antagonized and hopefully run in the lava. There we go. Come on, crowd around the middle. That's exactly what I want. Wait, hold on a second. I've forgotten the bucket of lava to pour on you guys. If everyone could just sit tight for a minute, that would be wonderful. You know what? Never mind. Forget the stealth. We're chugging an enchanted golden apple and jumping straight down. We can just chill in the lava here. No problem. Hello, giant bone skeleton. Hello, angry piglins. Everything's fine. Oh, yeah. Bet you guys are real jealous you can't swim in lava. You can still try it, though. Don't worry. You can all have a go. You just might die horribly because of it, but you can still swim. These piglin brutes are going to have to watch us take their loot. Ancient debris. There we go. We'll also help ourselves to some nether warts. Thank you so much. And, oh, you don't mind if I take that gold block, do you? Okay, I think he does mind about the gold block. I think he slightly minds about that. In the lava you go. There's another guy wanting to join in on the lava pool party. Well, if you insist. Now we can take this gold block. And we can even enjoy one final chest. Let's get the skedaddling out of here. Let's see if we can track down a nether fortress. We don't need a ton of blaze powder because we've already got a bunch of Eyes of Ender from raiding those skeleton pirate ships, but it would be good to have some on hand. I guarantee if we break a single piece of gravel here, this entire island is going to sink into the lava. Yep, there we go. Look at it disappear. You can't trust these gravel patches, ladies and gentlemen. There is something very suspicious about most of them. They want you to sink into the lava and never return. It's not Christmas, but I'm still going hunting. Nailed it. Now, there is another bastion over there, but it's the same type as the one that we just raided. faded, and we only got 1 ancient debris from that, so I doubt this is going to be worth our time. There's some more suspicious gravel right here. Look at that. I don't know if it's just me, but I always feel like Crimson Forest biomes are the places where you're least likely to find a fortress. Statistically speaking, I don't know whether I'm just unlucky or whether they're actually less likely to spawn in Crimson Forest. I feel like they're much more likely to appear over an open lava lake or something. And speak of the devil, look what we've just found in an open lava lake. Thank you very much, Minecraft. That is some very well-timed plot convenience. I swear, if that stupid bird swoops in and knocks us off into the lava, I will be so mad. Let's go ahead and carve our way up this tower. It's probably easier if we just tunnel right through the center and pillar up. You have arrived at your destination. That's what a British sat-nav sounds like. I don't know what they sound like in America. It's probably something like, you have arrived at your destination. Let's get to slaying some blazes, shall we? We're not looking for tons of blaze rods here, just enough to get by. Get down from there, ye scallywag. Everyone lived in harmony until one day the Blaze Fire Nation attacked. Your days of rapid combustion are over. Wait, come back here. Let me finish my line. That's not how this is supposed to work. You don't get to fly away and live. Now die. Look at this. Mushrooms growing out of the nether fortress. I'm sure these are very safe for human consumption. Let's whip up a quick boat. Even in the nether, our seafaring ways can continue. Because, of course, we can use a bit of hidden pirate magic to row this boat off the fortress and we'll survive with no fall damage. I learned this trick from the harbor master. You're probably thinking, Mozi, when is the pirate bit gonna stop? You've been doing it for so long now. The answer is, of course, never. Our nether trip is now over, so let's get on with the worst part of any holiday, the going home. Although I wouldn't exactly call this place much of a holiday. Talking of holidays, there's actually a rare yacht structure in this mod pack where there's a villager on it that sells jet skis. I know, not exactly very pirate-like, but hey, sometimes even pirates have to catch up with the times. The jet skis are also ridiculously fast, and I don't think the drowned can get on them. That's a cute fireball, Ghast. How about a gun? I'm sorry, I didn't realize that was your husband. He started it, okay? We shall kill you in a much more stylistic way. Double kill. You'd think word would have spread in the nether that a gun-wielding, insane British pirate was around here, but no, none of them have got the memo, it seems. Once we get home, we're gonna work on our base and get ready to take on an ocean monument. We'll also have to keep our eyes out for any zombie villagers spawning on the island that we can convert into our own personal prisoners. I mean, civilians who love being there. Come on, small child, come get the gold. Attaboy, there you go. I'm sorry to hear that your son's run off, man. I'll keep my eyes out for him. I'm sure we can find him together. We might as well grab a bit of quartz while we're here to increase our XP. I don't know if there's a more satisfying sound in this game than collecting loads and loads of XP orbs. It's such a satisfying chime. We are getting very close to our portal now. My GPS is telling me it's just up here through this netherrack. The portal should be around here somewhere. There we go. And for my next gravity-defying jaw-dropping trick, I shall land this boat on that cobblestone bridge. Let's bring this sucker down. There we go. We made it. This is a bit more like it. It's nice to be back in the overworld. We've run out of space in some of our main storage chests, so we're going to need to make an emergency stockpile up here. It is time for us to plant the giant crop field, but first, we must acquire dirt. There's a lot of gaping holes in the area right now, and that will not do. You would not want to be picking some carrots up from the ground and then suddenly fall into a 20-foot hole. We've got to make the area all nice and flat before we can begin. We're also going to be setting up the enchanting shack. Now, the reason it's a shack and not the enchanting mansion or something is A, because we got to stay on theme, and B, we don't want to spend all our time building. It is by mandate of the Mozi government that all of this land is flattened. Several butterflies are impeding construction right now. This is very annoying. What is so interesting about a 1x1 dirt hole? Get out! We got to make sure the caves below are well lit up, or we're going to create even more underground zombie spawning problems. And who wants to go and clear up all of that mess? That's a trick question. It should be none of you. If any of you answered yes, why? There are now 3 butterflies halting construction. It's not just about fixing all the holes. We've also got to clear up any ugly terrain. This should be the last big patch that's left. Foolish creeper, you shall be sealed under the earth for eternity. 2 out of the 3 butterflies have now left, thankfully, and this fellow is still here. He's even trying to fly. Just go up a few pixels and you'll escape. Move! Move! You're getting in the way of the rapid advancement of technology and society. You want some rotten flesh? Would you like to fly up and eat some of this delicious food that I found from a zombie's carcass earlier? That you know you want to get that. That's lovely. Well, this is not working as well as I'd hoped. Let's get back to placing dirt and hope that he's gone by the time we return. With this area now being wonderful and flat, we can start turning it into the crop field of our dreams. We'll start off with a small cobblestone wall to form a barrier between the farm and the rest of the island. It's not actually supposed to be practical or anything like that. It's just for a bit of decoration. We need to get plenty of water placed in so that we can hydrate all of the crops in this massive field. I completely forgot about the rice we were growing. We'll come back to this later. The sugarcane farm has been very neglected, but I think that's fine considering that we have a maxed out enchantment setup. Plus, we won't be using any elytra in this video because that's not really very piratey. We want to keep using ships. It would be a bit boring if we finally got the max level of boat possible and then we just started gliding everywhere. I'll happily drive around on a jet ski, but flying, that is a no-go. That should be sufficient hydration, so let's put this diamond hoe to the test. I know we don't have a ton of diamonds, but take a look at this field. Do you really think an iron hoe is going to get all of this done? Sometimes you just got to splurge with the diamonds a little bit. Besides, we're pirates. We can just go steal more. This field is probably going to give us enough produce to last us our entire lifetime. Gosh darn, I am working my butt off in this blazing hot Georgian afternoon. That's probably not the right accent for the right state, but I tried my best. Millennials will be like, they need to make a new US state. For the state I'm in when I haven't had my morning coffee. Delete your minion memes. They're not funny. Wait, no, it's the boomers that post minion memes and the millennials that post the coffee ones. I need to get that in order. I think doing all this hard labor under the boiling hot Minecraft sun has turned me into a lunatic. Also, the diamond hoe was the right call. It's only got 200 durability left out of 1,500. All in a day's work, though. It's nothing for a farmer like me. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm gonna drive to the McDonald's drive-thru in my SUV and yell at the minimum wage employee for putting one napkin instead of two in my order. Hey, no explosives allowed on the farm. We've still got a little bit more grassland to till, so this diamond hoe may not make it to the end. I think it is gonna break before we make it to the end. This is it. This is goodbye. No! Rest in peace, Farmer H. He gave his life to till this airfield. If this isn't in the next top 10 anime deaths you cried your eyes out to, I'm gonna sue whoever makes that video. Thanks to Farmer H's sacrifice, we can now use an iron hoe to finish the rest of the field. In a quite useful stroke of luck, there's actually a water hole directly off our balcony, which means we should just be able to hop forward and landed it. Loki, that was really stupid and definitely could have killed us, so I am not doing that again. The whole field is now ready to receive all the different kind of crops we'll be planting, so we need to do a bunch of bone mealing so that we actually have enough to fill this place up with. I've got to make sure we break the carrots with our fortune pickaxe so that we get extra drops. It's such a niche use of fortune, I always forget it exists. We'll be growing some of the humble cabbage too, good old-fashioned potatoes, and finally, quite a contentious pick, we'll be going with tomatoes. I feel like the general population is split between about 80% to 20 on those that don't like versus those who actually like tomatoes. I will say this, a giant, horrible, thick slice of tomato in a burger, that is just rubbish. No one ever wants that. It should be treated as an insult to taste buds. But then on the flip side, the tiny little tomatoes, they're called cherry tomatoes. Those are lovely. If you haven't tried them, you should, even if you don't like tomatoes. This feels like tomato propaganda. We did end up getting a couple rotten tomatoes, and what's fun about these is that you could actually throw them. I feel like this is what you guys want to do whenever I tell you one of my terrible jokes. Now, the way I want to go about planting everything is we'll go with diagonal rows of crops, which will add a really nice touch of color to this field. Also, I can't believe I forgot this. We will also be harvesting wheat. It's just good old-fashioned wheat. You can't go wrong. Unless you have a gluten allergy, then you're not going to be having a good time. Next up are the tomatoes. And finally, the potatoes. And then we'll just endlessly repeat the pattern until we run out of farmland. The only crop that we're really missing missing at the moment are onions, because those are used in quite a lot of different recipes. I planted all the seeds we had left, which was unsurprisingly not a lot, but you can see that the field, it's already coming along quite well. You can definitely see the vision, especially when you look at it from this angle with our base in the top corner. With our field now mostly done, let's get started on our enchantment area. Originally, we were going to put it up on here, but I think this will be a great spot for a windmill overlooking the farm. So this is where the enchanting area is going to go. Here's the general outline for this place. This area at the back is where our enchantment setup's actually going to go. I'm not sure what this area will be used for, and this is going to be a purely decorative tower. Didn't you guys read the sign? See? Look at this. How did you not see this the first time you entered? It's my property and you are trespassing. I have the legal right to take you out with force. Fire at will. I think his mate's just drowned because we shot him into the ocean and he hasn't resurfaced. You'll be joining him, my friend. Get out of here. Let's begin swapping out this dirt exterior for a wooden one. Since this building is right next to the sea, in the case of any flooding, it's gonna need a strong stone foundation. We gotta bring all of these wooden columns up and we connect them together using what else but spruce stairs and trapdoors. I use these things so much that if I was challenged to build something without them, I would probably implode on the spot. At long last, we finally have a purpose for all of these palm logs. You can barely craft them into anything, but there's one thing that we can use these planks for. We can use them for the floor. They actually look pretty decent as well, quite fitting for this area. I'm not 100% sure how this is going to turn out. It may look terrible, but we're going to use that blue warped wood that we chopped. That looks pretty decent. I wasn't sure initially about the whole blue wood situation, but I think it's turned out quite nice. The crop field's also coming along very nicely now. We'll get this top roof filled in here. Then to add some extra height to the build, this area will be brought up by one floor. And then of course we've got the tower right here that's going to be 3 stories tall. We're going to start working on the tower portion of the enchanting area now. We'll have lots of cobblestone at the bottom of the tower to make it look more worn out and weathered. That's the word. And then as we get towards the middle, we'll start transitioning into andesite. And then at the very top, we're going to transition into calcite and diorite. We'll then use some dark oak stairs and slabs at the top. I'm hoping this doesn't end up looking too medievally. Then we'll have some dark oak logs. Let's bring in some birch wood up here. The thing is, right, I don't hate this building, but I just don't love it. When I look at our treehouse, I think, yeah, that is obviously a pirate hideout, but this just doesn't give me the same feeling. First things first, let's change some of this bottom area to be oak wood. Our building project's finished and we're already renovating. Now that we've torn out some of these walls, I think it would be really cool if we left some of this area under here as a walkway. So this is now going to be the entrance to our enchanting area. Next, I don't like how these spruce walls are sunken back one because it just doesn't look quite right up here. So we're going to pull them forward. I think part of the problem is that this is too uniform. Notice how with our treehouse, we've got all these crazy different layers that all stick out and look very haphazard. We don't have that here. This is way too professionally and properly made. We're pirates. We just throw things together and then go back out to sea to get treasure. Let's also swap out this oak trim for a spruce plank one. We could have a teeny tiny bit right here that juts off to the side using jungle wood. The main area will also be oak instead of spruce because I feel like spruce just blends in with all the other spruce we're using. Then we expand it outwards on the other side too. I don't really know what I'm doing at this point. Then we toss on the roof. Then we add a few jungle leaves for an extra pop of color, some cool banners that we stole off some dead guys, a little bit of high-powered explosive at the bottom that could go off at any time. We could also add some scaffolding to the stone tower to make it seem a bit more unfinished and rushed. And we could even try adding a little bit of damage to the base of the tower so it looks more worn out. This building is now incredibly structurally unsafe, but my word does it look good. In the grand scheme of things, we didn't even make that many changes to this, but it looks so much better now. The final change we're going to make before we move our enchanting setup over and go and take on an ocean monument is to remove the stone around the edge. It just looks like it's on a massive stone slab, and I actually don't like it that much. Thankfully, there's already some terrain here, so it doesn't look particularly unnatural. I'm so happy we changed stuff on this building. I was trying to keep it down for the camera to remain upbeat, but I really did not like how it first turned out. It felt like we'd already peaked too early with our gigantic, amazing treehouse, and this was just kind of an ugly duckling on the island. But now we can rejoice, for it is beautiful! It's just so good. Look at it. The pirate base is making great progress. Let us make haste and transport our books full of knowledge and magic. These shelves actually only contain picture books. Don't tell anyone. Us not getting fortune for so long is starting to make a lot more sense now. Good morning, citizens of Mozi Island. It's just us here. For now, until we get some villagers. Now, I'm not sure if they'll be willing to come to the island, but that's none of our concern. Our best bet for conquering an ocean monument is gonna be with our pirate pistol. Swords aren't that great underwater, and especially not axes. There's no way we'll be able to clear one with just an iron axe. But with only 3 shots right now, we do not exactly have the firepower available, which means we need to go on a quest. We're not looking for diamonds or emeralds or anything like that. We just need ammunition. We need to keep our eyes out for the tiny islands and boats. Those are where we're going to find all the Illager silver. Here we are. We found our first itsy bitsy little island. Let's take out that spawner. Very nice. And there we go. Already we've got a haul of Illager silver. Since 1 ingot makes 6 bullets, we're going to want to aim for around 10 to 15 ingots. It looks like there's another pirate captain boss ship over here, so we can take a look at that. There's no boss, so I guess this is just a run-of-the-mill average one. There's no pirate captain here. They're all shooting each other. It's a mutiny. These ships do have the potential to have Illager silver in their chests, so we might as well raid this. We're gonna need to be very careful, though. There's 3 entire spawners in the central area. That is not fair. There's one. Oh, he's coming up onto the deck. No, 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 no. They've realized that they have stairs. Stay back. Let's get all of this blocked up. We don't want any more of them showing up. No, go away. They're firing at us from atop the ship. We need their cargo of Illager silver. It's going to be invaluable. Look at that lovely stack of chests right there. Don't mind if we do. We've got a silk touch book in here. That's amazing. Now we can make our cutlass because we can finally collect the clay. We have also got a bunch of bombs, which we might as well just throw at these guys. Have a bit of this, you rapscallions. We're raining death from above. You may have guns, but we have explosives. Look at them fall. Oh no, Captain Albrecht just spawned. Let's kill these guys. Let's kill his crew first. I don't know why he took so long to show up. He was quite late to the party. We can loot his quarters and take all of his golden apples, though. And we'll even take this cool banner. Why not? Let's take a little nap atop the sails. And now the battle can resume. I don't know how we missed that spawner over there. Thankfully, it seems like most of the pirates armed with guns are now dead, which makes this a lot easier. We need to whittle down their numbers until we can get in and take out that final spawner. Although, actually, we might just be able to break it from up here. Lovely. I wonder if the back area has more spawners. Of course it does. Yes, please all crowd around up here so we can kill you one by one. That is very useful. There's still so many of them. We can at least grab these 2 other chests, which have lots of diamonds. Respiration 3-2. That's a great enchantment. And this chest kind of sucks. Are those Illager silver blocks in there? Look at that. Those guys have cannons, though. We need to watch out for that. That's 1 spawner down. There's a total of 4 Illager silver blocks there. That's a total of 36 ingots. We would have enough ammo to last us for so long. The only problem is it's defended by about 100,000 pirates, some of which have cannons, like this guy. He seems to be too busy firing on his own men, though, which does help us. He's straight up killing them all. What's he so angry for? Hey, no, don't point that at me. We gotta try and take out all of the spawners without somehow taking a cannon shot to the face. Oh my god, there's so many of them. Falling in here means certain death. My arms aren't long enough to reach that. I'm not Mr. Fantastic. Come on, we might be able to break that now. We got it. There's just 1 more spawner, as well as a legion of pirates and the captain. These guys sure do love their mutinies. They seem to shoot each other more than they shoot us. Just a little bit closer. Just a little bit closer. I don't want to get knocked off. That is easily my biggest fear right now. We're so close. Come on. Yes. Okay, that's all the spawners gone. There is now a finite number of pirates on this ship. We just have to work out how to take them all out. Ow. We need to trick them into shooting each other, but it's not exactly the easiest thing in the world. Let's open this up so that they have a better angle on each other. Come on. Take your shot. Come on. Just shoot each other, please. Oh, we don't even have a shield anymore. Okay, that is a pretty big problem. I did not realize that. Do we have any spare iron in our ship's storage? No. Come on. Just open fire on each other. Why is that so hard hard for you guys to figure out. You're telling me you don't want to shoot your fellow man? Come on, guys. I know you could do better than that. I keep catching fire for some reason. I'm not really sure why that is. There we go. There we go. It worked. We took a look at them through the windows and now they've started shooting each other. I just got a glimpse of the captain too. Oh, it's all going off now. Who would have thought having windows on the ship would be so convenient for getting them to blow each other up? There's definitely still a fair amount of them, but nowhere near as many as there were before. We do need to whip up a new axe because our iron one is about to break. Come on, blow each other up again. Do it again. Thank you very... Oh, we just got hit pretty hard there. That's why I'm so scared of the bazooka guys. They do 4.5 hearts of damage. That is pretty fatal if we get caught out, especially since we don't have a shield to block their shots anymore. The captain's also only half health now. All these mutinies have taken a toll on his health. I can see the bazookas poking through the wall. There's still one more in the treasure room, I believe. Please, no, there's two. We gotta get out. No, don't look at me. He's right there. Oh, we're in trouble here. We're in a little bit of trouble. Let's go. That much damage is not fair, I'm telling you. No, thank you. Oh, why are your hands so big, Drowned? What happened? Those are like those foam hand things that people wear at baseball games. He's dual wielding them. He is more powerful than we could have ever imagined. He sort of looks like he's begging for something. Please let me kill you. Please let me munch on your flesh. No. There's one more bazooka guy in here, so let's gap up and take him down. Oh, that was way easier than I thought. There's only a couple more pirates now. We'll save all this lovely loot for later once we've taken out the captain. Oh, I've accidentally freed the bazooka guys. Wait, they're fighting each other. Look at that. The cannon pirate is chasing after his captain. Come on, he's getting closer. Kill him. No, don't look at me. Come on. The captain's trying to run and the bazooka man's gotten stuck on one block, you idiot. That was our ticket to money and riches, you fool. There's one more bazooka guy in here. Let's get him. Come on. Ow, that does so much damage. Oh, the captain is on the run now. He is not getting away. Let's take out his final man who betrayed him. Quickly, we must chase him in our boat. Come on, turn around. This thing has less maneuverability than a limousine. Quick, let's chase down the captain. You are not getting away. Let's fire off a few shots. He's in the water. There's nothing he can do. He's got bombs as his main choice of weapon. Look at him throw them pointlessly. Look at his scruffy beard and eye patch. You are no match for us. Look at us in our prime red pirate outfit. We are about to defeat our first pirate captain. Look at all that treasure. This guy just casually had more money on him than that of a small country. And he had a tome of undying too. The fool forgot to use it. Thank you very much, my good sir. All that was left of Albrecht was this one measly pirate bomb. He also dropped 3 Illager silver bars. Now, for being him, we've also been awarded Bad Omen 3, which is kind of a pain. Plus, for some reason, we have 1 second of resistance that's not going away. I think maybe our golden apple glitched out. Oh, I've just realized it's because of our Ocean's Aegis helmet. I thought this was only for ocean monuments, but it also applies for when we're just sailing around the ocean. If we take it off, no more resistance. As soon as we put this thing back on, we regain the resistance. Anyway, that's enough of that. Let's go collect the spoils of war. You can see now why I was so hesitant to take on that first pirate boss ship. Those cannon guys are nothing to mess around with. They hit so hard. We've now got a ton of iron, a ton of gold. Oh, this is amazing. It's everything I ever dreamed of when I graduated from Pirate Academy. And yes, I did just make that up on the spot. Okay, the final chest isn't anything to write home about, but hey, all of those valuable blocks we got more than make up for it. Because look at this. 5 Illager silver blocks, which makes 45 ingots. I don't know if it was Albrecht or one of the cannon guys, but we now have our very own pirate cannon too. I think it might use pirate bombs for ammo. That would make the most sense. It does also completely block our vision whenever we use it. Man, what a result though. We have just taken on and defeated a pirate captain. To be honest, I doubt we'll be using the pirate cannon much because a single pirate bomb costs 4 ingots as well as a piece of TNT. I feel like it should be 4 nuggets rather than 4 ingots. You can't mine Illager silver underground. The only way to get it is from pirate ships. Well, anyway, that was an absolutely incredible success. Quite possibly our crowning achievement thus far as a pirate. Our names shall be spread far and wide across the 7 seas. We were the pirates that defeated Captain Albrecht. Granted, there were about 20 different mutinies before we actually finished him off, but hey, No one needs to know that. As far as the news will be concerned, we did it all by ourselves. Let's get ourselves a silk touch pickaxe so that we can finally get a cutlass. Now then, where's some clay? Here we go. We finally found some of the stuff. We can harvest river sediment in its purest form. I put silk touch on a pickaxe rather than a shovel because with a silk touch pickaxe, we can get stuff like stone for stone bricks. Whereas a silk touch shovel is not going to be very good for collecting stone, that's for sure. We must now craft a smithing table. And now at long last, we can create the axe and cutlass molds. Boarding axe mold. And the big one, the cutlass mold. First of all, we'll combine our new diamond axe with a diamond and the mold to create the diamond boarding axe. And for the cutlass, we'll do the same thing but with a diamond sword. Finally, in our hands, we have a cutlass, the true pirate weapon. I can't believe it took this long to finally get a basic cutlass. That is insane. As well as upgrading the cutlass to netherite, we can also bling it out with a piece of gold leaf, which is rarely dropped by piglin brutes. Look at this gilded diamond cutlass. It is beautiful. What's pretty cool is that the molds can actually be used several times before they're fully used up. Let's make plenty of pirate ammunition. We're so stacked now. A sophisticated posh person would say that we now have a highly dangerous selection of weapons. Or as the kids say, we are packing serious heat. I've also realized we can do much more damage if we use the regular pirate pistol and then switch to the speed one. This way we can still be firing while our main pistol has a cooldown. Oh no, I forgot to light all of this area up. I do not want to see creepers around here, especially since we're using decorative TNT. It does give us a chance to test out our brand new pirate cutlass though. Plus we can also do this and this. Get out of here! This skeleton's wearing full armor, but it won't save him. I would ask him for his last words, but I don't think he's capable of speech. His bones just rattle. That's about it. Anyway, goodbye. Unfortunately, the pirate pistols can't be enchanted, but we can get an enchantment on our cutlass. Gambling on our breaking 3 has gone horribly for this entire video, so that's why I'm gonna do it again. To be honest, Smite isn't horrible, considering a lot of the enemies that we're facing out on the waters are either drowned or skeletons, plus we've got sweeping edge and fire aspect. Let's also grab Unbreaking 2 on the axe. Don't worry guys, the mod pack is working exactly as intended. No weird psychonetic powers with our boat. Nothing like that. I'm going to display this banner on the private beach for now because I have no idea where else to put it. Before we take on the ocean monument, let's harvest our grand crop field. This is taking way longer than I'd imagined, but I mean it makes sense considering how big the field is. One row of tomatoes netted us 4 stacks. There's so much produce. I might have to retire as a pirate just to keep up with all the work that's needed on the farm. To be fair, my ultimate purpose for this farm isn't the food. We should have enough food to last an entire lifetime with just one harvest. What I'm really going for is the aesthetics. Is it aesthetics or aesthetics? I don't know. The point is, it's a very easy, cheap, and good-looking way to fill up a large amount of empty space. Even if it does take an entire 16 years just to harvest it once. Hello, I'm Mozi. I'm 60 years old now. I'm still harvesting these crops. I gave up my life of being a pirate to farm all day. I've not seen my riches, my boat, or my family in so long. The Elder Guardians in the monument must be sitting pretty right now. They're probably watching TV or something. Thanks to this field, though, we now have the ingredients we need to cook our very first meal. I love how our inventory at the moment is filled with tomatoes, cabbages, and wheat, as well as 2 guns, a gigantic axe, and a cutlass, as well as 3 doors for some reason. Of course, in order to cook, we must first craft a cooking pot, which requires this iron, a water bucket, a wooden shovel, and 2 bricks. And we'll just toss that down there. There is no chimney in this place, which I'm sure is a massive health concern, but I'm sure we'll be fine. Oh, hold on. This needs heat from below. We may need to put a campfire below this. There we go. We now have the humble campfire, and it's not the prettiest thing in the world, but we'll set it up like this. I mean, I suppose that's not too bad. I would like to put a proper kitchen in our treehouse at some point. We do also need a cutting board to prepare our ingredients. Now that we have all the utensils and devices, we get on to making the food itself, starting with some dough. Night has now fallen, so it's like we're cooking our midnight snack. We then place the dough on our cutting board and chop it up into pasta. It's very satisfying to do. Of course, we can't eat raw pasta, that's disgusting, which is why we combine carrot, brown mushroom, the pasta, a piece of cabbage, and a tomato. And this, ladies and gentlemen, creates glorious vegetable noodles. The humble loaf of bread restores 2.5 points of hunger, as well as giving us 60% saturation. The vegetable noodles, on the other hand, give us 6 points of hunger, as well as 90% saturation and 5 minutes of nourishment. Now, alongside nourishment just meaning that we've eaten a delicious meal, it also means that we get hungry much less quickly. We're gonna conquer the ocean, one bowl of vegetable noodles at a time. We may as well cook up a few more bowls to keep us well fed. We don't want to be raiding the ocean monument on an empty stomach, that's for sure. All those guardians and elder guardians living in the ocean monument, they ain't ready for a pirate dual-wielding pistols and cramming down vegetable noodles to come and destroy them utterly. I am feeling rather powerful right now. My thirst for power, it grows stronger every day. I need to move out, man. I'm yelling this stuff at 11:30 at night. If my parents are hearing me, I am very sorry. We've arrived and we're already getting laser beamed. And we're in, taking on our first Elder Guardian. We'll just spam it with our pirate pistols. Gotta keep those vegetable noodles on deck. This pirate pistol combo is so good. No, I don't want to take a laser beam. Plus, we've got the doors to give us plenty of oxygen. Man, you are finished already. Just give it up. You're a bit ugly, aren't you? Wait, did that final sword attack just kill him? I didn't even realize. I'm not 100% sure if it glitched out or something, but we're supposed to get Elder Guardian shards from killing them, which we haven't seemed to have acquired. So let's go fight the other ones. Well, here's the second, so let's let him have it. I don't love how he's got reinforcements in here. That's quite annoying. This should be rather straightforward. Let's get a few hits in with our cutlass, and we're going to take a lot of damage here. Okay, there we go. We just killed him, and look at that. 2 Elder Guardian Prismarine shards. That had me worried for a second there. I thought the game was broken. Why did he just die? I'm not 100% certain on this, but I believe that cutlasses inflict a bleeding effect on our enemies. Look at that. We're literally cursing these guardians. Look at him. That is so cool. I completely forgot that was a feature. It might be kind of hard to see, so I'll do it again. If we hit them, you can see those little things appearing that are snapping at them and slowly killing them. It also seems like the Poseidon's tears are a rarer drop than I thought. We do need to collect regular old Prismarine shards, because in order to make the Elder Guardian armor, you need the regular Guardian armor first. I do really wish we had looting on our sword. That would make this way easier. The pirate pistol plus the cutlass is a brutal combo. I realized from killing all those guardians that a lot of the drops were floating right up to the ceiling, so I went back to visit this boss room and managed to find 2 Poseidon's tears. It did actually drop them. I have no idea what was going on with that first guardian, because I checked again and there were no shards and no tears whatsoever. There's a lot of guardians in this room. Okay, that could have been kind of bad. No, thank you. I really wish we were able to use our Respiration 3 enchantment and we didn't have to save it for our Elder Guardian armor. We have to suffer now so that we can have God armor later. This bleed effect is absolutely carrying me right now. It makes it so much easier to kill Guardians when you can just hit them and then the bleed does about 75% of the damage. We have unfortunately run out of vegetable noodles now, but before we head home to get more food, let's take out the last Elder Guardian. Let's get that bleed effect going. Oh, we're taking a lot of damage here. Oh my. There's too many Guardians. The damage is adding up. And he died to the bleed. It's so overpowered. Unlucky, bozo. The Elder Guardian Prismarine shards and the Poseidon's tears have really weird drop rates. For some reason, we didn't get any from that Elder Guardian either. This is a stitch up. I can't believe it. We killed 3 Elder Guardians, but only got the proper loot that we deserve from one of them. Man, get me away from this cheapskate ocean monument. We do need to harvest loads more crops, specifically carrots, in order to make loads more vegetable noodles. Now, I do love a good bit of pork, a nice bit of beef, but unfortunately, we have no animals on this island, so we gotta stick to a vegetarian diet. Now, in order to plant and grow the brown mushrooms that we need for the soup, we need a large, dark area, which is why we're now underground. This should work. Yes. And now we can get loads and loads of brown mushrooms. I'm glad that we got unbreaking on our boarding axe. Oh, we are sorted for mushrooms now. We have 64 of them. The funny thing is, I actually despise regular mushrooms in real life, with the one exception being if they're in small pieces and mixed in with other stuff. So exactly like these vegetable noodle dishes that we're cooking in Minecraft. Seriously though, if you like having large, disgusting mushrooms on pizza and that kind of thing, please please seek help. This right here is our new way in and out of the mines, because we obviously can't enter the caves by digging through our crop field. We have all the ingredients now, so let's make more dough than the largest bakery in the world. We've got this temporary infinite water source right inside the building. Now we gotta chop this dough up into the finest of pasta noodles. We gotta do this as if we were a chef in the heart of Italy. Let's go! Look at the speed, the precision. They will be the finest noodles ever cooked. Then we throw it all in the cooking pot. 64 carrots, 64 mushrooms, 60 pieces of raw pasta, 64 cabbages, and 64 tomatoes. One bowl is not gonna cut it, which is why we also need 64 bowls. We do actually get XP from this, which is nice. While we wait for all that to cook, I'm gonna do a few odd jobs around the island, like finally fixing the broken base of our treehouse. Plus, we might as well take the opportunity to make the treehouse even better. We could add some roots at the bottom to give the tree a bit more presence. I'm not growing any giant jungle trees because they're such a pain to clean up after. Now, I am aware it is very, very, very dangerous to leave a stove unattended, but it's fine. It's completely fine. In a minute, I'm going to turn around and look at the treehouse, and we're going to be like, oh my god, it's burning! It's burning! First things first, we'll repair the trunk, and then we'll build it up at the bottom so it looks better. Plus, we'll add the roots snaking down the hill. We'll add a few more on this side too. It's not the biggest change in the world, but it definitely looks a bit better now. Let's check on our vegetable noodles. It looks like they stack up to 16. And there we go. That's actually the last bowl. We came at a pretty good time. Since this is Minecraft, we can leave the leftover ingredients in the pot for next time, and they won't burn or become disgusting and all horrible. I have been chomping through our golden apple supply, so we're going to make some more of those. Before we take on many more ocean monuments to get all the guardian shards that we need, we're going to need to acquire a looting 3 book, because otherwise it's going to take years. Our best bet here is to head to one of the trading vessels that we found and persuade a villager to give us a looting 3 book. I really hope a wandering trader shows up soon so that we can kill him for his leads, because those are what we're missing in order to upgrade our boat. I mean, this ship definitely gets the job done, but we've defeated a pirate captain now, and we're rich, so I think we deserve something a bit more grand. Now, we do have Bad Omen, which is going to start a raid here, but they should all just spawn in the water, so I think it'll be fine. Fear not, silly villagers. You shall be fine. You're under our protection. See? Look at that. They're all spawning on that boat over there because there's nowhere else for them to spawn. Come on, everyone. Calm down. Those pillagers out there can't even sail that boat that they're on. I completely forgot about this. All these villagers are already maxed out in their trades, so we can't change one of them to a librarian. However, we can buy prismarine shards, which is very useful. Did you really swim all the way out here? Hey, get off there. My name's not Captain Albrecht. I'm not a loser. I defend my ship and I win my battles. This cutlass shall be the last thing you ever see. Remember this name, Mozi of the High Seas. Wait, he's not going to remember it because he's dead. I should have thought about that. I think the best plan is going to be to breed villagers, but we can't do it with these guys because they're scared due to the raid that's going on. It's going to take ages if we just wait for the raid to go away on its own, so we're going to need to find another trade vessel. We might as well take the bets from these guys though. Of course, I don't want to bore you guys, so the next time that you see me, I will be set up on a villager trading vessel ready to trade with a librarian. Plus, while I'm out here exploring the ocean, I can spot ocean monuments for us to raid later. Ooh, hold on. This right here is a yacht where we can buy jet skis. Now, there should be a guy on board who will sell us them. Hopefully, he didn't die to these zombies. Hello? Is there anyone on board? Is there a below decks? There is. And, oh, I think the guy on board got killed by zombies. You're kidding me. That is so unfortunate. Does this chest have anything at least? I mean, I'll take a diamond. I don't know why there's so many fishing rods. I can't believe we got that unlucky. We finally found a yacht, and the one villager that can sell us the jet ski is killed by zombies that managed to spawn on it. Oh, well, back to finding a villager vessel. I mean, I say this in most videos at this point, but the craft giveth and the craft taketh away. Or perhaps the craft giveth again? What is this? But there's no NPC NPC on this one either. Now I'm just confused. But there's a looting 2 book in the chest? What is going on? At least we don't have to try and find a villager boat now. That's quite useful. I do see another yacht on the map, so let's go to that, because now I'm just really bewildered. I am perturbed. I am puzzled. I am completely and utterly perplexed. That is quite possibly the weirdest sequence of events that has ever happened to me in this game. Find another yacht within minutes, but it doesn't have the NPC again, but then somehow find the exact enchanted book that I was looking for. I mean, I guess not exactly, because we want looting 3, but we got looting 2, but I'm not going to be ungrateful. That has just saved us a lot of time. We've also found our first sharks. I saw these guys in the water and I had to go check them out. Okay, there's the next yacht. Oh, they picked a pretty bad spot to park the yacht at. Unfortunately, there's no NPC on this one either. A golden apple is alright, but I want to trade for a jet ski. Let's try one last time to find a yacht with an NPC. I've been searching for a yacht for a while now and haven't been able to find one, so let's just head home and put that to the side for now. I promise you though, we will be riding a jet ski by the end of this video. Now that we're back, let's get looting on our cutlass. That just feels right as well. Like, of course a pirate's cutlass would have looting on it. We can actually make our first piece of guardian armor. First, we gotta make a bunch of chainmail armor. This feels very illegal that we can craft it, but hey, that's what mods are for. Now, the only thing we can afford at the moment is the boots, but that's fine. We're now one step closer to the best armor set in the game. I want to brew some water breathing potions so that it's much easier to take on the ocean monuments, which you need pufferfish for, and there were some on the villager trading ship, but me being me, I forgot to take them. Pufferfish acquired. And there's some more of the ugly little bowling balls up here. I'm very glad that we went the extra mile earlier to get these blaze rods. Goodbye, silly pufferfish. You shall be turned into delicious water breathing potions for us to consume. I genuinely can't put into words how much I hate these guys. I mean, first of all, just look at their faces, and second, they're so annoying when you're swimming around having a nice time and then boom, you're poisoned. We shall add the stone that is red in order to extend the duration of these. Once we've got all of these potions brewed up, we'll have a total of 72 minutes of water breathing, which will obviously be more than enough. The preparations are complete. Let's go on an insane ocean monument raiding spree. The closest unraided ocean monument to us is this one right here. I probably should have thought about this beforehand, but our armor is pretty low in terms of durability. We'll make it work though. I'm sure everything will be completely fine. Let's get this water breathing potion down the hatch. And from here, this should be quite straightforward. That's the first guardian down, and he has actually dropped some guardian shards for us. And we did also get another Poseidon's tear. Although only one of each still, that seems kind of stingy. The next guardian's in here. It's actually quite funny how easy these guys are to defeat now. Goodbye. There we go. We got multiple prismarine shards this time, as well as some Poseidon's tears. 4 elder guardian shards. That was 100% worth it to get the looting book. We are gonna have so many shards by the time we're done raiding the monuments. We're up to 8 Poseidon's tears and 8 elder guardian prismarine shards. Since we need 24 shards to make the elder guardian armor set, and we already have 8 from that one monument, we should only have to attack 2 more. Looking at the map right now, there's a monument here, there's a monument here, and there's a monument here as well. The water breathing makes life so much easier. I'm so glad we brewed those potions. It's kind of hard to murder the spiky one-eyed giant basketballs if you're constantly switching in and out of doors to get your breath back. That should not be a real sentence. That combination of words in that order just feels completely wrong. Anyway, hello peasant, give us your shards. Come on, he's almost dead now, surely. There we go. I think what's happening is that sometimes the drops from the Elder Guardians are phasing through the ceiling and then they float up to the surface, although I'm not seeing them anywhere. There's plenty more of them, so it doesn't really matter if we don't get the drops from 1 or 2. Don't flee from me! Your drops are ours! Give them back! No, they're phasing again! We legitimately have the perfect equipment set up to completely trivialize the ocean monuments. We've got the good old-fashioned water-breathing potions, we've got a cutlass that causes bleed, which means we don't have to chase after the stupid guardians, and we've even got 2 pistols. Look at you all! Powerless to defend your leader! Okay, maybe they're not powerless, maybe they've got a bit of power. Unfortunately, 2 out of 3 of the Elder Guardians in this monument didn't drop what we were looking for. From the one that did actually work though, we got 4 prismarine shards and 3 Poseidon's tears, so not bad overall. On to the next. If you could drop your organs in a calm and collected manner, that would be very much appreciated. There we go. Okay, he died. Give me those. Don't fly through the ceiling. That's very annoying. The guardian that's up at the top of the monument is always the the worst of because he has no guardians to help him. My sympathy is being revoked. He didn't drop anything apart from some raw fish. We've got just one more to take care of. Come on, give me all the stuff. I still can't tell if stuff just isn't dropping or if it's just flying away into the Minecraft ether. Either way, whenever I kill a guardian, I have to frantically swim towards them as they die. We're up to 18 shards now and 16 Poseidon's tears. If we get lucky and the stuff actually drops, this monument could be the last one that we have to raid. We'll kick things off with the usual breaking and entering, and we'll follow that up with a side of murdering and killing. I have to be close to you in your final dying moments. No, man, he didn't drop anything. Listen up, man, I'm trying to craft some very good armor, so if you could cooperate. He just dropped fish. Oh, wait, we got some crystals, though. Never mind. The drop rates for this stuff seems all over the place. Sometimes you get none, and sometimes you get 4 pieces of a material that you need. Get out of here. Cough up the prismarine shards. Yes, okay, he dropped loads of stuff. And he even dropped this item right here, which is trying to phase through the ceiling. This right here, ladies and gentlemen, is a Guardian Core, which is a very rare drop from Elder Guardians, which we need to make the best cutlass in the game, the 7 Seas Cutlass. This thing is not cheap at all. It requires a trident, 4 Poseidon's tears, a conduit, a Guardian Core, a netherite cutlass, and a turtle helmet. And that is a lot of stuff, but we now have the hardest material in that entire recipe to acquire, so I am not worried. There seems to be a yacht over here too, so we might as well check it for an NPC. I'm not sure if we've explored this one or not. There doesn't seem to be any sign of an NPC, but the chest still has a diamond and a gapple in it. I know for sure I would have taken these if I'd been here before. Our armor is just barely holding up. If we can pull through and defeat one last ocean monument, we should have the materials that we need. We've cleared out all the ocean monuments in the nearby area, so now we're just sailing off in a random direction in the hopes of finding one. Also, it's time for the return of everybody's favorite pirate accent. Yar! A storm be brewing! I've sailed these waters for 20 years and I have never seen... Ooh, there's a yacht over there. Also, what in the tarnation is that above us? Hey, no hitchhikers. I'm not hopeful for this yacht having an NPC, I'm gonna be honest. Yep, there's no NPC aboard this one either. I'm starting to feel like there's a bug or something. We have at least got another looting 2 book. Also, there's some kind of pillager ship with an evoker on board. Also, whatever that thing is up in the sky, it is massive. Ships should be in the water, not in the sky. That is not correct. I do quite like the sound of getting another Totem of Undying, so let's quickly wipe out this pillager ship. We descend upon it like a calamity from the skies. We shoot the priest on board and murder him. Oh, we're taking a lot of damage from that guy. Our chestplate only has 17 durability left. That is not good at all. I'm hoping that our shiny new Totem of Undying hasn't fallen overboard. That would be pretty annoying. Oh no, it's not on deck. It has fallen overboard. That's fine. We'll go scour the seabed for it in a minute. Ooh, free Aqua Affinity book. Don't mind if we do. And we've got a Nautilus shell in here. They say the captain's totem was lost to the seas. I mean, we can try finding it, but I'm not hopeful. It's lost to the watery depths. There is no sign of this thing. Do you have an enchanted golden apple to make up for it, chest? You do not. No, I'm so sad. I'm gonna cry. No! What do you guys think about me being an actor? I think I have a really good shot of making it big. We have a chestplate that has 15 durability left, so we're of course gonna go straight up into that very menacing flying boat. Man, just give up. The whole crew's already dead. He was dedicated to the cause, I'll give him that. Oh, there's also a village on this island. That is good to know. We may need these guys at some point. Unrelated, but there's a pretty cool quirk I discovered about the cutlass and the axe. If you press right click while holding them, you can leap forward. It may not seem like it given that you fall quite slowly, but you do actually take full damage. This is the poorest of the poor man's elytra. Let's find out what this mysterious aircraft has in store for us. We've got a bucket of water on hand, so if things go wrong, we're gonna have to get it ready and pray. Come to think of it, we do also have our Totem of Undying, so that if we fail the water bucket clutch, we'll still be alive. We're getting really close now. Well, this is it. I can already hear many monster noises inside, so we're gonna need to be careful. Those are skeletons riding phantoms. That is not fair. Ooh, and I've already fallen off. This is not what I wanted. Come on. I'm so good at this game. I'm so good at this game. Oh my god. He says after wasting 120 blocks to pillar up there and then getting knocked off within 2 minutes. The price that I pay for being the clutch god is now having to chop up another 120 planks just so we can get back up. Actually, instead, we can just chop our way up and then build up using the blocks that we've chopped. Why didn't I think of that? Our chest plate has a stunning 1 durability left, so we're gonna need to make a quick sweep of the boat, grab the loot that we need, and get out. Once our chest plate breaks, which is of course as soon as we get into a fight, we are gonna be taking a lot more damage. So let's actually get our golden apples and our enchanted golden apples ready. We're nearly there once again. Those phantom skeleton riders are not fun to deal with, that's for sure. The stupid skeletons have already spawned in. That's so annoying. We're getting close to something, but I don't see any chests on it. Oh, it's just wither skeletons wearing diamond and netherite armor. Okay. And there's also wither skeletons riding hoglins. There is a barrel, though. Does it have good loot? Kind of. Oh, go away. No, 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 thank you. No, thank you. No, thank you. I guess we're just on the wing now. That's completely fine. Completely what I wanted. And there's more phantoms there. We just gotta run. Why is there more spawners here, man? That's not fair. No. Any good loot? Nope, that's trash. Go away. Diamond, I'll take it. I don't want that. I want this. Why is the loot so bad on here? Chest, chest, chest. Oh, golden apples. So many golden apples. Give me all the golden apples. We are not going anywhere near that side of the ship. There's more of them on the stairwell. Nope, I've had enough. Nope, that's it. That's it. The loot here is rubbish and all the enemies are stacked. I am gone. Can we make it to the sea with the dash? I think we can. Yeah, we're gonna make that easily. Boop. Overall, despite being a deeply traumatic experience, I would say that wasn't too bad. We did get some golden apples, a few diamonds. We did lose our chest plate, but that was gonna break regardless. And of course, I also hit the clutch of the century. I am no longer completely trash at water buckets. I'm only mostly trash. Look at that. That boat crashed into an island. What an idiot. Imagine crashing a boat. Could never be me. I've also got some bad news, guys. Remember those maps that we bought quite early on in the game? Unfortunately, they don't work. Ooh, never mind. It was completely blank. I'm being 100% serious. This thing was completely blank. There's no useful icons on this map, so I have no idea what we're actually looking for. I feel like there should still be an X on this, no? Like it should tell us where the flower power chicken is, whatever that is. As you can see on our world map, we've explored this entire area, so I'm not sure where a flower power chicken thing would even be. Let's check the other map real quick, the librarian's favorite. That is also just filling itself out as we sail along. I think these are both bugged. Rest in peace, flower power chicken. The most delicious fried chicken restaurant on the 7 seas that was never meant to be. While we're at this spruce island, let's grab a few saplings real quick. That way we don't have to take it from boats anymore. Our island's looking good, but there's still a few things that I want to build there. I'd like to put a beach hut on the private beach with our SpongeBob themed villager, and I'd also like to build a windmill where all of our crops would be processed. And also I'd like to build some nice pathways and just tidy it all up a bit. Good evening, seals. May I rest among your kind? Well, I didn't hear a no. Look at the little baby seal. Oh my god, that's adorable. Anyway, yes, I am a grown man. Get your uncivilized wooden ore out of my face. Didn't you hear me the first time, you fool? Get out of here. Oh no, our helmet has 12 durability left. We need to make an emergency pit stop back at the island because I am not taking on an ocean monument without this god-given helmet. It's the one item apart from milk that allows us to completely avoid mining fatigue and just break straight into the ocean monument. Plus, I've checked the map and the nearest ocean monument is past our base anyway, so we might as well stop back there anyway. We won't be wearing this helmet for much longer considering that we're almost ready to replace it with Elder Guardian armor, so I'm only going to repair it somewhat. Also, we might as well go ahead and replace our broken diamond chestplate with a brand new Elder Guardian chestplate. We simply surround the regular old Guardian chestplate with Elder Guardian shards, and there we go. It's just as strong as netherite with more durability, and if we have the full set, we gain regeneration, I believe, in water. There's some kind of bonus to being in water with this on. With any luck, right now we are sailing out to defeat the final ocean monument. That is, of course, assuming that these Elder Guardian shards actually drop. It feels like a solid 50% chance that they only drop raw fish. Let's do this lickety-split. We're going to be in and out. Boom, down goes the water-breathing potion. There go the lasers destroying my internal organs. Boom, we break in here. We start hitting this guy. And we keep hitting him with our cutlass until we turn him into sushi. Hey, he actually dropped loot, so we are 1 for 1 so far. Can we go 2 for 2 for loot? I know I'm robbing you guys, but if you could stop targeting me with your laser beams of death for 3 seconds, that would be quite nice. Yes, that's another. And he dropped all of the materials that we needed. We don't even need to fight the last one. But you gotta leave no stone unturned. You know what I'm saying? So let's just kill him anyway. Sorry, man. Your cause of death is just because I felt like it. We now have more than enough Elder Prismarine shards. You can't use these for tools or anything, only the armor. Plus, we can also use some of our leftover Poseidon's Tears to craft our very own trident. There's our Guardian helmet and our Guardian leggings. And then by combining them with our Prismarine shards, we create the Elder Guardian helmet and the Elder Guardian leggings. And we've also got to upgrade the regular old Guardian boots. I'm going to take off our dashing pirate attire for just a second so we can appreciate the armor we have just made. Look at that, we even have our very own Guardian spike. We always have conduit power while wearing this armor, and now that we're in water, we also gain regeneration and night vision. I love how lit up everything is, and then as soon as we poke our head above water, the lights turn off. We've had a good look at the Elder Guardian armor, so let's get our pirate armor re-equipped. We're running a little low on pirate ammo, so we'll make more of that. Right now, we're rather lacking in the enchantments needed to take this armor to the next level, so I propose that we head to the end quickly and destroy that dragon. Now, I've never heard of a pirate fighting a dragon. That just seems a little bit ridiculous, but hey, there's a first time for everything. Let's pop to the nether real quick to grab netherrack. We gotta have some way of getting to the top of those end crystal towers. Now, let's see. Where does the Eye of Ender want us to go? It's that way, is it? Interesting. I'm trying to sound smart and distinguished. Now that our armor is so much better, I reckon we're almost ready to head to the tropical dimension. We'll be doing that once we get back from the end. And of course, we gotta make preparations for fighting the Kraken on day 100. The direction of the eyes has changed slightly. The night vision of our armor is really useful for finding the Eyes of Ender that drop into the sea. Just for fun, I want to test out our new powers, so let's leap aboard this vessel and take out everybody on board. You are no match for us. These pillagers wish they could fly through the air with a cutlass. We're still going to take out the Vindicators the easy way, because even with full Guardian armor, you do not want to have a full-on battle with a horde of these guys. Lots of free emeralds, don't mind if we do. There's also some diamonds up here and more emeralds and even more diamonds in here. Anyway, goodbye guys, you're all gonna die now. I'm about to hit the very first of its kind, a Pirate 360 no-scope. I definitely like to get some protection enchantments on our armor because we still took a little bit more damage than I would have liked when we boarded that ship. Eye of Ender in the air. Is the stronghold over there? We've been searching for a little while. We're about 1,000 blocks out from the base. I think we're getting closer now. Oh my days, it's a bona fide turkey. It's not Christmas, so you get to live. Count yourself lucky, my friend. Count yourself very, very lucky. He's pretending like he isn't scared of me, but I know you are. Another great victory for Mozi the pirate. Successfully intimidated a turkey. That's one thing off my bucket list. The eyes are going back now, so I believe the stronghold is somewhere on this island. And we've just found an orca. Hello, my good sir. Now, in real life, I believe they're quite violent, but in Minecraft, they're pretty nice. We just got an effect. This drowned has a Nautilus shell, which I'll be taking off him. Hey, do you have a license to wield gigantic Hulk hands? Don't ever mess with the law again. Where is this stronghold at? It's gotta be somewhere around here. The eyes keep going back and forth over this little bit of forest, so let's just YOLO and dig straight down. Ah, witch in the caves, witch in the caves. If we were mining 2 blocks in that direction, we would have mined directly into lava. Despite being presented with that horrifying idea, I'm gonna keep mining down anyway. I've hit bedrock and there's no sign of a stronghold, but we have to be close. Let's mine out a little area and see where the eye goes. That way we'll know which direction to mine in. The trail is leading us this way. Okay. Don't think you can hide from me, stronghold. You may be hidden away underground, but I will discover the end portal. This place is doing a remarkably good job of hiding. Oh, there we go. There's the stone bricks. Okay, wow. I see now why the eyes were kind of glitching out. And we found the portal immediately. Lovely. This has got to be one of the most convenient end portals I've ever found. Look at this. That's where we came from. We just walk up here and take a right. Before we head into the portal, there is also the library to check out. This place is so glitched. What happened here? Interesting. An enchanted book with backstabbing too. That's like when you go to Arby's expecting good food. Come on. The other library chest has got to have something a bit better. We've got straddle jump 2, fast spin 3, smite 4, which I know, and quick charge 2. I have no idea what fast spin does, but it sounds funny. I'm in. We've also got good old-fashioned sharpness 3, and efficiency 4. The local library has been explored and looted, so let's destroy that dragon. Now, many people, aka peasants, would choose to fight the Ender Dragon with a bow and arrow. Us being the intellectuals, we have chosen gun. This is about to be the snipe of the century. Watch that. Oh my god, I actually hit it. That was going to be a joke about how I can't aim, but that actually worked. That's not supposed to happen. Goodbye. Ow, why did that do so much damage? I don't think bullets will go through the iron bars, but it's worth a try. They do not. We can snipe out that crystal up there. That's that one gone. I think a bow would probably be a little bit easier to take out the rest of these crystals because it's kind of hard to see the arc of the bullet sometimes. Oh, that's not good. Look how many Endermen are mad at the dragon. This time, Crystal, please do not delete half my health bar. Thank you. We should have an easy shot lined up for that one. Nice. You gotta be careful the dragon doesn't knock us off here. That's another one gone. We are up so high right now. Look at all the clouds of purple dragon's breath. I'm not actually sure how we're supposed to get down from here without dying. It doesn't help that she keeps spamming her breath. It's like an Ender Dragon nuke went off. I could do an awesome water bucket down, but that would most likely result in me just smashing into the floor like a pancake. So we'll go for the boring way down. We'll take out that crystal too. Very nice. All we've got left are the ones in cages. Goodbye. With all the crystals down, we can now fire at will. Let's get some good hits on the tail with our cutlass. For some reason, the dragon's tail is now becoming vulnerable to attacks. Seriously, does anyone else get this bug all the time? It's so annoying. We'll slowly whittle her down with our pirate pistols. And now our head's invincible as well. What is this hit detection? It is confirmed the Ender Dragon is a Minecraft hacker. Regardless of half our attacks not registering though, she's nearly dead. I'm very sorry, but you are largely unimportant. We're just killing you for the XP. The honor of being the final boss goes to the Kraken, not the dragon. She's finished. Come on. Very nice. To be honest, compared to Captain Albrecht, this was pretty much a walk in the park. The fireworks show has ended, so let's collect all of this juicy XP. Let's whack the egg and pray that it doesn't fall into the portal. Thank you. The Ender Dragon may have been an easy battle, but we've got to take the dragon egg. Sorry for killing your queen, guys. Have fun. And I also stole the egg, so there's not going to be another one. Bye! Our spawn isn't set to our bed, but thankfully this island is the world spawn. Right, let's get straight into enchanting. We've already got protection 4 on both our helmet and our chest plate. Finally, Depth Strider 3. We can swim faster than a geriatric seal. No protection though, so we've got to reset it. Come on, protection 4. Please come with Depth Strider. I don't want to be able to swim fast and then have that snatched away from me at the last second. No! Come on, give me protection, not fire protection. We're literally in the ocean. That's the most useless enchantment. There we go. Thank you very much. We didn't get anything particularly special, but now the whole set is protection 4, unbreaking 3. I won't be trying to enchant our cutlass because we'll be crafting the 7 Seas cutlass, so this would just be a waste of levels. Speaking of that, let's gather all the materials needed for the 7 Seas cutlass. I mean, just look at the flavor text on this thing. Hold the power of the 7 Seas in your hands. We already have the Poseidon's Tears, the Guardian Core, and we can craft the Trident. The turtle shell can be bought from one of the villagers on the trading vessel. The conduit we will need to work for, and the netherite cutlass we obviously don't have yet. A conduit requires a bunch of nautilus shells, which we have 3 of so far, as well as a heart of the sea. It shouldn't be too hard to find a shipwreck that will have a buried treasure map that will then lead us to getting a heart of the sea, so this isn't too bad. I stand corrected, we have 4 of the 8 required nautilus shells. We'll focus on the most difficult thing to acquire first, which is of course the netherite cutlass. We need 7 more ancient debris so that we can make 2 ingots, because you've got to use 1 ingot to turn a diamond sword into netherite, and then you've got to combine the netherite sword with a netherite ingot to make the cutlass. I've started making the tunnel for the TNT, and we've already found a bit of debris. Make that 2 bits of debris. Make that 3 bits of debris, actually. We do only have 40 blocks of TNT, which was rather wildly optimistic for finding 7 pieces of ancient debris. I am so glad we found that 3 vein. Let's get the charges set. This is where it turns out I've used up all of our luck on those first 3 pieces, and now we find nothing. I highly doubt this works, but it would be pretty cool if you could ignite the TNT by shooting it. Nope, that does not work. That's fine, I brought a flint and steel just in case. Oh, the lag. What is happening? My game has stopped being a slideshow, so let's pick this apart for debris. There's some in the roof here, and there's another piece right here. We just need 2 more pieces now in order to make the netherite cutlass. Come on, Minecraft, let's see the ancient debris. Cough it up. The game is definitely about to start lagging. $2,000 PC, by the way. Oh no, there's no netherite. This is not looking good. We've somehow found more mining through the wall. I'm gonna get so many comments accusing me of cheating now. And yet, there we go. go. There's the other piece. Yep, it's over. I'm getting cancelled. Let's just blow the rest up for fun. There's something about blowing stuff up in any game that's just incredibly fun. We somehow found more ancient debris by mining as opposed to using the TNT. Next on our bucket list is the conduit. Let's go ahead and melt down all of our ancient debris. Why have I opened the cooking pot? In the furnace you go. 2 netherite ingots just like that. We do a bit of this, and then we do a bit of this. Let's also get that trident crafted up. You know what? Let's make a second for personal use. This is what we have so far for the 7 Seas Cutlass. We're just missing the turtle helmet and the conduit. Before we head out, let's get our personal trident enchanted. Only impaling 4? Really? Come on, I want Riptide. Did they make this enchantment insanely rare or something? I've burnt through so many levels. Oh, it's finally offered and it's only Riptide 2? I guess I'll take it. Not even on breaking or impaling or anything else, just Riptide? Cool. Thank you, enchanting table. You suck. We are going to need more levels in order to enchant our 7 Seas Cutlass, so I'm going to have to grind quartz in the nether or something. And my boat's sinking! What on earth was all that about? Hey, peasants, I'm back. I'm just remembering that at one point we held all these guys at gunpoint. Good times. Oh my days. Wait, that's so annoying. Instead of buying the turtle helmet, you have to trade one in to get 15 emeralds. I got it mixed up. We do have a couple scoots at home that I've looted, which are used to actually craft the helmets, so I guess we'll have to find some more. Now, there is a boat from that specific boat mod in this area, so let's check that out. We might get lucky. We have 2 scoots at the moment, I believe, so we need 3 more. Heaven knows I am not trying to breed turtles and let them all grow up and all that stuff for 2 hours straight just to make a turtle helmet. Anyway, we have now arrived at the boat. As you can see, it's a moldy old ghost ship. Thankfully, all of its occupants are complete morons and have all dove straight into the water where they are now 360ing to their ultimate demise. Hey, I just got this shiny new armor and I don't want you denting it with your trident. The most entertaining thing for me is that after you hit a drowned, they actually die to the bleed like this. Watch, we hit him and boom, he gets bitten to death. You guys have no respect for a man's armor. Come on. Please have scoots or something useful. That would be nice. Oh, no, it's just jelly. Anyway, back to boarding this place. I keep forgetting we can use our axe to just shoot up on board. Scoots, scoots, scoots. Dang it. Ah, look at your wooden sword. And he died before he could even use it. No scoots in here either. There's a plundering tubok though. I want that. There's no scoots here, man. Whatever. Let's just focus on finding buried treasure and getting that heart of the sea, which will turn into a conduit. I do also see that this drowned is holding a nautilus shell, so let's take that off his hands. Thank you. This is a rather large family. I'll leave you to mourn his loss, okay? I'm getting out of here. If worst comes to worst, we can actually buy a heart of the sea from one of those villagers. Yes, we can actually buy it, I promise, but it's 64 emeralds. I really do not want to spend a whole stack of emeralds on a heart of the sea unless there's absolutely no choice. I'm not seeing any shipwrecks in the nearby area. Oh, what's that we found? That's another pirate captain boss ship. Mozi, as per usual, getting completely distracted from the actual goal that he set out to do, but hey, this is worth getting distracted for. I feel a lot more confident about taking one of these on now that we have our Elder Guardian armor. We already know the drill. Let's get rid of the spawners first. It looks like this boat is owned by Captain Agmare. That's all the spawners in the first room gone. It never gets old how stupid all the pirates are. It would be nice, but we can't count on getting another mutiny like we did with Albrecht. He was so pathetic I forgot his name. I've created this barrier so now both halves of the ship are separated. I believe we have now dealt with all the spawners. And the pirates seem to be dealing with themselves. The cannon guys are only on that side, so we should be able to sweep this part. There's only one guy left. Also, you can just about see his fancy hat. That right there is Agmare. We could kill him like this, but that's very lame and cowardly, so we won't do that. We're gonna have a good old-fashioned cutlass to cutlass, pirate to pirate battle. After we've stolen all of his stuff, of course. We've also got the chest in the captain's quarters, which has loads of golden apples. Plus some bottles of enchanting, that's quite nice. Especially given the Riptide scam that just happened. We're gonna have to do our best to just kill all the pirates and leave Agmare as the last one. These guys really need some cannon safety training, though. They're way more likely to hit themselves than they are us. Oh, that's it. It's just Agmare. We gotta get some proper lighting in this place so it can be a true battle. Oh, and he's already joined in. He does hit quite hard. We take 2 hearts of damage whenever he gets a hit in. Look at his pirate outfit though. It is not nearly as good as our lovely red setup. Plus we've got Elder Guardian padding underneath. You have no chance, even though I'm actively eating golden apples because you're nearly killing me. Get out of here, Agmare. Come on, just die. He's so close. Look at him. He's bleeding treasure. There we go. Oh my god, we're now level 52. It looks like my wish was finally answered for another Totem of Undying. We have now defeated 2 out of 3 of the pirate captains. There is also a shipwreck over here. Hopefully it has a buried treasure map inside. It has a map, but it's an empty one. Hello, Minecraft? Someone forgot to write down directions on my treasure map. Don't let me down, chest. Come on. No. Oh, we got a pirate's hook, though. And look at that. We don't just hold it. It actually takes the place of our hand. We have somehow become even more of a pirate than we originally were. Ignore this stupid orphan trying to kill me. I don't like him. We've got our full pirate outfit, our pirate hat, a cutlass, a pistol, and now a hook. Go away. I'm not adopting you. Here's our second shipwreck. It's got onions, which means we can now cook some new dishes. I think that's it, though, unfortunately. There's too many normal ships out and about and not enough shipwrecks. We've also already explored this yacht, so there's no NPC there. Zzz. Shipwreck spotted. Engaging trident hyperdrive. And no map again. Unrelated, but I'm so glad we have a riptide trident now. It makes underwater travel so much easier. This looks like a pretty promising shipwreck. Give me my map. Yes! Yes, 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 yes! There's also a kelp shake in here, which sounds utterly disgusting. Now all we've got to do is hunt down this treasure and pray that it has a heart of the sea inside. I can't remember if they're guaranteed to show up in buried treasure chests or not. I mean, I think they are, but I don't want to get our hopes up. Thankfully, the treasure is actually buried directly on the island rather than in the sea. I always hate when the map is like down here. That's the worst. Here it is. Boom! Heart of the sea. Yes, please. While we're on this island, we might as well have a quick look for any pineapple, since that is one of the ingredients needed to make a pina colada that will transport us to the tropical dimension. Aha! Just what the doctor ordered. There is also this boat, which seems to be a villager boat. Oh, never mind. It's another witch ship. There better be some scoots aboard this place. Mate, get out of the floorboards. And there's no scoots. Brilliant. This should have been a villager boat. Why does it have to be a stupid witch one? I'll take this wither skull, though. I seem to have somehow managed to lose our boat. Oh, never mind. There it is. We might as well just fly into it using our cutlass. And now the search for scoots continues. There is another yacht over there. Oh my days, wait, there's an actual NPC on there. How many yachts have we searched at this point? 5, 6, 7? I've lost count. Finally, this stupid NPC has shown up. Your name's Catherine Sunday. That's stupid. It should be Catherine Tuesday. We've got to level her up to master so that we can finally buy the jet ski. She's also got a pretty good money-making method. 6 kelp for 1 emerald. There is kelp everywhere in the ocean. Boom, we just made an emerald. Boom, we just made an emerald. Boom, we just made an emerald. This is too easy. In order for us to make money, this ecosystem must die. Be useful if we had some kind of kelp magnet item. It's all floating around. Let's make a bunch of money. I do hope that she restocks her trades, but I'm not sure if she will. Next, we'll buy 18 sea lanterns for 3 emeralds, and we'll just keep doing that. That's already leveled her up to the next level, which is expert. I think the trade balancing could probably do with a bit of work, considering it's 3 emeralds for 18 sea lanterns, and then the next trade is 1 sea lantern for an emerald. I will happily bankrupt you, Catherine Sunday. You have not spawned in so many yachts. It has been so annoying. We only traded 1 sea lantern and the trades are already maxed out. I guess she caught on to the fact that she was getting scammed. But she's not leveled up to the next level, which means we need to let her scam us and pay 1 emerald for a piece of seagrass. We already know that this NPC is buggy, given the fact that she was never appearing on any of the other yachts. But also, the trade experience thing, it isn't going up whenever we buy things. Oh, there we go. For some reason, that's worked. Are you ready to see it? She's master rank now. Let's just scroll down. Oh, there it is, ladies and gentlemen. Just as I promised, the jet ski. Oh, hold on. We're too poor to buy it. You got any money in here, Catherine Sunday? Not really. I'll have this golden apple, though. Thankfully, we've got some spare emeralds in our ship's storage. Pleasure doing business with you. That was certainly an expensive endeavor, but look at it. The jet ski. Unlike our simple boat, which just requires us to press forward and backward, the jet ski is a little bit more complicated to get running. First, we need to turn the power on. For me, that is my Z key. Now, in order to get our shiny new jet ski to work, we first have to spam the speed increase button. It's a bit like pulling the cord on a lawnmower. As you can see, we are moving, but it's at a rate of about 1 centimeter an hour. So in order to get up to full speed, we then hit the power on key and keep speeding up. Let's go, let's go, let's go. And now we have reached maximum speed on our jet ski. There's no fuel to this thing, so we can use it as much as we like. like. We are zipping and zooming through the ocean now. I've never felt speed like this in my entire life. Is this what it's like going from a boring Honda to a Ferrari? Because that's what this feels like. Catherine may have taken about 7 yachts to show up, but I'm so glad she finally did. We have ascended to the rank of modern pirate. We have our cutlass, our pirate outfit, and now our super fast jet ski. I've reined in the speed a little bit just so that we can talk about the caveat of the jet ski, which is that there's no inventory space like with our ship, which means we won't have a space to store extra treasure that we find on our adventures, but I think that is well worth it considering the ridiculous speed of this thing. For now, we're gonna stash it away on our boat just because otherwise we'll have no way of getting all of this stuff home. This feels as slow as a snail now. We are crawling through the ocean. I don't want a cloth sail to traverse the 7 seas. I want a diesel engine polluting jet ski. You know what else I want? Some flipping turtle scoots. For goodness sake, we have been searching for so long. Okay, it's not been that long. I just get impatient. I have not yet found any more turtle scoots, but I have found a big whale. Yeah, I just wanted to show you guys this. Hope you like him. He's got a lot of teeth there. It must be quite annoying when he has to brush his teeth at night. My man probably goes through a whole tube of Colgate. We've got some sort of mini ruin that we haven't seen before. And yeah, I'm glad this place is in ruins. Hello there, silly little villager on a silly little rowboat. I'm gonna rob you because I'm bored. He's being attacked by Trident Drowned, so I think you should thank us for saving him, to be honest. Did you not just watch me 1v10 your entire family? This is not worth it, mate. Just go away. Train for 1,000 years, become a protagonist, come back and defeat me. Take a hint, come on! We've got some jellyfish jelly, yippee. Do you have any stuff? Yes, you do. Yes! 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 Finally! Give me these scoots now. You get to keep the rest of your fish. That's how happy I am. Keep your silly fish on your silly rowboat because you are a silly villager. I'm just taking these scoots. Thank you very much, sir. Good day. I cannot put into words how long I've been sailing around the ocean just trying to find a boat that has scoots on it. This has been a journey and a half. All that's left in order for us to craft the 7 Seas Cutlass is the remaining Nautilus shells. As long as we hang around one of these temples for long enough, the drowned holding the shells should eventually spawn. There is some kind of underwater maze thing in the middle, just like with the ocean monuments, but it seems completely empty. I've mined up and there's this area in the roof with some barrels that still aren't that good, to be honest. I'll take a golden apple, sure. I feel like for the amount of drowned spawners in this place that this is nowhere near good enough loot. That guy's got a trident and a giant hand. He can spear you and then slap you. Where are my Nautilus shells? The villagers had them for sale for 24 emeralds, which I am not paying. I might end up paying it in a minute because I cannot find a single drowned holding a shell. That's a fishing rod. I'm going to kill you. You're going to respawn. You're going to try again for me. No, that's the flesh of one of your comrades. Try again. Look at that. There's some random guy out in the middle of the ocean that has one. None of you guys know what you're doing. Look at this guy. Follow by his example. Of course, he is going to get killed so I can have the shell, but you guys are going to get killed anyway. You might as well be useful. We've got a trident drop from this place, but not a single shell. How does that work? Finally! Thank you! Wait, I thought something was off about this guy. Look at the normal drown. Get a good look at their faces. For some reason, this guy and the guy with the shell have mustaches. My man's been cultivating a seaweed mustache. Look at the little baby with a Nautilus shell. I'm going to take that now. I believe we only need one more. This is going to be the first time I've ever crafted a conduit in Minecraft, and it's not even going to be for its intended purpose, since our armor gives us conduit power. We shall be using it for something far greater, to make the strongest cutlass this world has ever seen. Give me shell, please. Finally, there's the last one. Now let's get out of here. Home sweet home. We'll unload all of the loot from our boat later. Right now, we are crafting that cutlass. We now have everything we need. First of all, the conduits. Second, the turtle helmet. And now we assemble everything. All the pieces of the puzzle. The turtle shell, the trident, the guardian core, the conduit, and the netherite cutlass. There it is. At long last, ladies and gentlemen, we have acquired the 7 Seas Cutlass. It's packing 3,000 durability and does 5 hearts of damage per swing. You already know we're putting sharpness 5 on this bad boy. I've been disenchanting and reenchanting, and I'm pretty happy with this. Looting 3, sharpness 4, unbreaking 3. This thing hits harder than a netherite axe, and it attacks at twice the speed. It's very balanced. Our Elder Guardian armor is starting to show a bit of wear and tear, and I would just head off immediately to buy mending books, but we spent all of our emeralds on that sweet jet ski. We're gonna harvest our entire crop field and then sell everything to those villagers on that one island. And of course, we'll reset trades with one of the villagers on the island until they give us a mending book. We'll be taking strict measures to ensure we get the book as soon as possible. They will not be allowed to see their family until they give it to us. You might say that that's cruel and unjust, but hey, they chose to be villagers. They could have been pirates like us, you know? Don't be in the kitchen if you can't handle the heat. As much as I would love to take our jet ski, we're gonna have to take the boat because it has so much room for storing all of these vegetables. We are gonna be ruthless salespeople. We are gonna be bargaining with the villagers until each villager either buys or dies. Our ship is fully stocked and ready to go. It's packed to the brim with produce, as well as some metal in case there's any blacksmiths that want to trade with us.
Buckle in, mateys, for this be a long and treacherous voyage.
It's actually not that bad. It's probably going to take about 5 minutes, I would say. If a trident drown manages to break this ship, I will scream. We have now arrived at the island, but we're going to sail around the back so that we can use a river that leads us very close to the village. Otherwise, we'd have the boat docked on this side, and we'd have to keep ferrying over all of our items to the villagers to trade with them. Instead, we'll be going around here, and we'll be right on their doorstep. Let's start making some money. Really? You want to buy beetroot? We brought so many other vegetables. I'm not having this. Try again. That's more like it. Tomatoes for emeralds. I'm your guy. Hey, little man, do you want to spend all of your allowance on tomatoes? No? All right. Be like that then. Kids these days. Right, let's sell off the tomatoes. And now we're in business, ladies and gentlemen. Instead of 16 cabbages for 1 emerald, he wants 1 cabbage for 1 emerald. We might have to switch from being pirates to merchants. This is so much easier. Let the money come rolling in. Back to the ship we go to stock up. Combining the trident with the cutlass for movement is actually really satisfying. I wish we had more tomatoes. 8 for 1 emerald is such a good deal. And now it's 2 tomatoes for 1 emerald. This guy is the best. And now it's 1. This is the power of good business networking. We're going to become a pirate investor. I wish I'd known about this economy sooner. We could have made so much money. You would like wheat? Just a minute, sir. I'll be right back. We're like a pirate farmer's version of Amazon. We fly over to deliver the goods. For a good price, of course. Now, this part of business is my favorite. It's called breaking the law. After you're done selling your own stuff, steal all the crops from the villagers and then sell them back to them at a premium. Would you like more wheat, sir? We seem to have acquired a new supply. He's so happy with our business deals that he too will pay 1 emerald per cabbage. Please sell mending. Imagine. It's all good. This guy's gonna sell mending instead. Ah. Look at them. They're all gossiping about the amazing merchant that's come to visit town. And they're also wondering where all their crops went. I haven't seen anything, but I'll make sure to report to you if I do. Why is there a hog on a roof? Here's someone who's gonna buy our carrots too. And here's a guy that will buy the potatoes. Well, well, well. Look who showed up. Listen, there's only room for 1 wandering trader in town. And it's me. This short visit has made us very, very wealthy indeed. Name your price, peasant, and I shall buy as many mending books from you as possible. You have to actually sell the mending books first to make the money, you donut. That's right, you're not leaving until you sell mending. The doors are barricaded. You've got nowhere to go. You're stuck in here with me. And Lord knows that is a fate worse than death. It's no use opening the door and calling for help. That's not gonna work. See this? This is a gun. You're a wise guy. You don't need me to fill in the rest. Give me mending. We're going to put the mending session on hold for a second because there's a zombie in the village trying to kill my clients. Do you have any idea how much money these villagers make me? Stay away. They tried to enact a full-on siege. Finally got a mending trade. It is 21 emeralds instead of 16 because I punched him out of frustration. But hey, I'll take it. Now that we've got the trade locked in, I'm going to AFK until he stops being mad at us because I'm not paying 21 emeralds for mending when the usual price is 16. The good news is we have all 4 mending books now. The bad news is our mending librarian is dead. You might be wondering how he ended up dead. Well, you see, there's a new ability that I discovered with the 7 Seas Cutlass where you can charge it up. We shall use this humble fly to demonstrate the effect. If we charge the power up, we can summon the souls of the sea to kill everything in front of us. Unfortunately, it doesn't differentiate between friendly mobs or not, so as you can imagine, that villager got caught in the crossfire. But hey, he did almost forgive us as he was on his deathbed. I managed to snag these mending books for 17 emeralds apiece. We've managed to sell enough stuff that we can jet ski back home. Oh, now this is more like it. You can see us shooting across the map right now. The hyperdrive has been activated. We are shooting back at the speed of sound. Oh, Tokyo Drift. I'm a god. Here we go. 1,000 points. Mario Kart. Tony Hawk. I don't know what I'm talking about. And we've already arrived back home in record time. Mending. mending, and mending. Oh, and I forgot to add this depth strider book, so this is going to be more expensive than it should be. We need to prepare ourselves to head to the tropical dimension. First of all, we need our pineapples, which I've planted over here, so we slice them with a sword to get pineapple chunks. We also have to do the same thing with the coconuts to get coconut chunks. We make a bamboo mug. We then combine it with the pineapple cubes and the coconut chunks to make a pina colada. If you sip this delicious drink just as the sun is setting, you'll be transported to the tropical dimension. While we wait for sunset, I'm going to set up a little bamboo farm so that we can make a bamboo beach hut for our SpongeBob villager. When I say bamboo farm, I mean I'm just going to plant it everywhere. We'll also collect some stone with our silk touch pick to make some paths. The island is looking great right now, but it could look better. We'll make a whole load of stone flagstone paths. We'll have a path that runs all the way around the back of the field. Check it out. We now have a full path that snakes all the way around our island to our treehouse. We gotta once again pay respects to Farmer H's grave. He's the reason we made so much money. It was all thanks to him. Look at how nicely this flows into the enchantment building. Oh, it's perfect. However, I did get so wrapped up in building that I forgot to drink the pina colada. That's fine though, because I also want to finally repair and finish the private beach. We're gonna make a second pina colada because we need it in order to return from the tropical dimension. We're gonna get stuck there otherwise. We're then gonna turn our bamboo into bamboo sticks, although aren't these already sticks? That doesn't make much sense, but sure. And the reason we need these bamboo sticks is so that we can craft ourselves a deck chair. Because in order to enter the tropics, not only do you need to drink a delicious pina colada, but you also need to sit in a deck chair while you do it. And it's very important that the deck chair is facing the direction of the sunset. The sun is going down, so let's quickly get our inventory cleared out. We should be ready to go now. Let's quickly move this deck chair down to the beach so that we have a very nice view of the sunset. Ah, now this is the life. That is a perfect sunset if I've ever seen one. Cheers. Here we are. This is the tropical dimension. To be honest, there isn't a ton of stuff here, but I thought it would be good to have a look around. The creepers are dressed in summer attire, which I think is quite fun. There's also grapefruit trees and purple cows. Are you feeling a bit under the weather, sir? You've got a funny color and you've got some abnormal growths on you. Look at that. The bees have sunglasses and hats. I aspire to one day have the same amount of drip as these bees. There's also these Easter Island statues which try to kill us for some reason. You're a statue. Your whole job is that you're supposed to stand there and chill out. I'm definitely desecrating some kind of national monument by doing this, but hey, it's not every day that a statue comes to life and attacks you. What has my life become? I'm shooting a statue. How much health do you have? I get that his body is solid stone, but there has to be a limit, right? I'm starting to feel like these things are invulnerable. I could be wrong here, but we've hit this thing with over 40 cutlass crits, and he's showing no signs of slowing down. Have a good life being a statue. I don't like you. There's some tiny little monkeys here too. I don't know if there's going to be massive gorillas or anything like that we're going to have to watch out for. There's some kind of new ore here too. It is eudialite. You can make different tools with it, but just look at the shovel. It looks like a maraca. There's also this ore right here. This stuff is zircon. Hey, look at that. You can use it to make pink scuba flippers. I'm rather curious as to what sort of hostile mobs spawn here at night, if any. I found something. I don't know what it is. I thought it was some kind of house, but you can't enter in. It's solid blocks. Oh, and there's lava inside. We've just acquired a chunk o' head. Is this thing like the big mother of all those statues that try and attack us? We will take these iron blocks right here. Also, I think that's a volcano. There's also some sort of mangrove swamp here too. We have got to see what's at the top of this. We can easily hop all the way to the top thanks to our boarding axe. There's a sort of crust on the top, but you can easily see the lava inside. I would not want to be in the nearby area when this thing erupts. We'll spend one more day in this dimension and then head back at sunset. Look at this mob. They didn't even try with his face. What are you supposed to be? You look like a cat that ran headfirst into a wall. I didn't realize there was more varieties of the flower cow. That's awesome. This place is pretty cool, but there's just not a lot of stuff going on. You know what I mean? Let's climb to the top of this huge tree. It gives us mahogany logs. That's pretty cool. Oh, that is a really nice color. I really like these planks. Oh, there's actually some loot up here. There's a music disc. That's very cool. We've got some azurite gems and Nigel's mustache. Just why? Why is this an item? I've let myself go. I look like some kind of cave hermit. Get this thing off my face. Oh, hold on. There's actually a dungeon inside the tree. I have no idea what these creatures are, but let's go ahead and kill them all. Oh, they're like little evil forest spirits. Also, every time we get hit, it's zooming in our screen so much. One of them dropped this pretty cool tribal helmet. How many floors does this place have? I've turned off the FOV effects so that we don't get that really annoying zoom in. We have reached the base of the trunk. I don't think there's anything else in here. The sun is well on its way to setting though, so let's head up to the top of the tree and drink our pina colada. Here goes nothing. Ow. Where on earth are we? Where on earth are my levels? For some reason, we've been dumped in the ocean over 1,000 blocks away from our island. It might be like the Nether, where 1 block travel there equals 8 in the overworld. That would probably make sense. It's a good job we've got our jet ski, so we can just zoom back home. We can use 2 gold ingots and an azurite gem to make the water wand. This item acts like an infinite sponge. This is the type of thing that would be amazing for clearing an ocean monument. We are getting very close to day 100 now, but before we take on the final pirate captain, as well as battling the Kraken, we need to finish the private beach and get that SpongeBob villager. We're gonna craft plenty of bamboo walls. We'll start the beach renovation by filling in this giant hole. We've also got to remove some of this pesky grass that's encroaching on our glorious sandy beach. This right here seems like a pretty perfect spot for the beach hut. We'll use a bit of birch for the roof. We'll add a brewing stand at the front to represent where drinks can be dispensed from, as well as some bamboo flower pots to represent cups. We can set up a Minecraft version of a sink using a cauldron with some water and a tripwire hook. We'll have a little granite countertop where food can be prepared. We'll make some scrap metal using iron and jellyfish jelly. We'll then use that to craft the grill where only the finest of Krabby Patties shall be prepared. Not gonna lie, that is a pretty perfect beach hut if I do say so myself. The final step is of course to find a villager, force him to work in this shack for no money whatsoever, and he'll do that for basically the rest of his entire life. Just a little bit closer. Come on. Yes! I'm so used to our giant ship and our jet ski that it feels wrong to be crammed into a tiny regular old rowboat. This guy could at least help with the rowing instead of trying to sniff my hat. I know there's a bunch of barnacles and seaweed on it because we've been swimming around so much, but I don't understand his fascination with it. Let's steer clear of that boat. We do not want him getting shot. Let's steer clear of that as well. This isn't even a raid at this point. It's a siege. The pillagers are just going to constantly huddle around discussing their secret plans for making it over to the trading vessel. Okay, guys, listen here. How about we swim across? Oh, I don't know. That's a pretty good idea. I give it another 50 years before the battle is over. Night has already fallen. If we were on our jet ski, we'd have been there before the sun was even halfway across the sky. If you could walk into your own prison, my friend, that would be much appreciated. Oh, he's going, and he's going the wrong way. What are you doing? Where is this guy going? Is he trying to go through the Nether? No, you're not escaping. Get back here. You will be a McDonald's worker, and you will like it. Off you pop. Go on. Well, he's inside, but he's not locking onto the grill. Atta boy. There you go. You even get your own SpongeBob-themed hat. That seems like a pretty good deal for a lifetime of unpaid servitude. Now we simply have to reset his trades until we can give him emeralds for goods, rather than us giving him goods for emeralds. Listen, man, the Kraken's on the way. I do not have time to be collecting jellyfish jelly for you. What do you mean there's going to be no ingredients to serve our customers with? Figure it out. Unfortunately, I have just learned that at novice level, these villagers will always buy things from you. You can't buy things from them. So to make our lives a bit easier, we are going to let a zombie eat this guy. It's for your own good. It's actually just for mine. Simply put, we do not have time to collect probably 100 plus jellyfish jelly in order to get him to level up. Since of course, they have to be master rank to sell Krabby Patties. If we let a zombie eat him and then cure him, he'll be so grateful to us that he should slash his prices. Come to me, my boy. Destiny awaits you. Come along now. Dinner is served. Enjoy. They're friends? What's going on? No, you can't work part-time. We only have one job role available. Okay, fine. I'll take fries and a shake. Then you need to eat him. Why does everything go wrong? My zombie doesn't even want to eat the villager. He just wants to be friends. Thank you. There we go. I feel bad because you guys were buddies, but at the same time, he has just eaten your brains, so I'm going to do you a favor here. Hold still now. I'll be back with the medicine. You do a bit of this, and then we add the gunpowder. Stop complaining. You're gonna be fine. See, that wasn't so bad. It was only a bit of excruciating pain, and now you're back to normal. His trades are now vastly cheaper, but also he's trading the 2 easiest items to get in the SpongeBob mod. Sea nuts and sea nut butter. They're like peanuts, but under the sea. We don't have any sea nuts right now, but I know where to get them. They can, of course, be found in one of these SpongeBob biomes. As I said earlier, these places are pretty unique, but there's not a whole lot to them. This right here is the fabled sea nut plant. We're just gonna spam bone meal on it. Look at all these sea nuts. The other thing that we need to do is abduct a cow from the village island. It may not look like it, but we now have the world's best sea nut creating factory. We grab infinite milk from the cow, and then we combine the milk with sea nuts. It does take a rather painfully long time to craft though, because you got to do each milk bucket individually. And look at that, just one of these trades should get this guy to the next level. Next, he wants quartz jellyfish or guardian jellyfish, or we could just keep selling him sea nut butter. Now we're on to the good stuff. This is where we pay him emeralds for him to cook us stuff. He can make us roasted sea nuts, 36 of them in fact, or we can get some blue jellyfish jelly sandwiches. We're obviously going to buy the jelly sandwiches. He's reached expert level, which means he's now selling kelp shakes and triple goober berry sunrises. We're going to buy all of the goober berry sunrises. I don't want those disgusting kelp shakes. And now, ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? He's reached master rank, which means we can purchase the Krabby Patty. He's also buying a wad of grease for 32 emeralds. You could just get that in the fryer, man. Look at this. The vegetable noodles give us 90% saturation. The Krabby Patties give us 150%. And look at the advancement. $100 for a Krabby Patty? See, even I know that reference. We've waited our whole lives for this moment. We're going to eat a Krabby Patty. It's delicious. It's the best thing I've ever eaten. You know what's funny though? We still don't know the recipe, and we likely never will. Real quick, before we go take on the final pirate captain and the Kraken, I'm going to renovate the private beach. I'm sure that you guys want to get to the action though, so I'm just going to do it like this. How do you guys like it? We've got this nice little path right here. We've got loads and loads of umbrellas and deck chairs so that you can take a break from the sun. We've got my attempt at a miniature sandcastle, and I even took the liberty of building this fishing dock. I planted the grapefruit saplings that we got from the tropics. I think they had a really nice pop of yellow. I placed down a bunch of hay bales that look good next to our farm. If you're wondering where I got these from, I can't tell you, but it starts with V and it ends in illage. I also crafted these cabbage and tomato crates. The final thing that I did was add this rib cage decoration to the path. I think the base has come out looking absolutely incredible. I just wish I had more time to work on it. It's the dawn of day 99. We've got a pirate captain to kill. There's just one last visit we have to make to the trading vessel, because for some ungodly reason, this random sailor possesses the power to turn regular golden apples into enchanted golden apples. The only reason we can afford this is thanks to our profits with both crops and sea nut butter. You might be thinking that 6 enchanted golden apples is overkill, but trust me, the Kraken is overkill. We don't need these for the pirate captain though. We're gonna destroy him. I did actually find this ship while we were out looking for scoots, but I decided not to tell you guys because hey, sometimes you gotta save the best things till last. Here it is, Captain Stachu's boat. It is a Polish name. Apparently that's how it's pronounced. Hopefully I haven't butchered it. Business as usual, we'll take out the spawners first. We're gonna take on Stachu and his whole crew. Let's down a quick triple goober berry sunrise. It's a mutiny. Chaos in the ranks of the pirates. That's what we want. We want to spread destruction. You can hear all the pillagers taking damage now. We've unleashed the Seven Seas Cutlass's special ability. The Kraken is most definitely on his way to our base, so we gotta make this quick. Your puny gun does nothing to me. We shall shoot you with our much better gun. He just... Okay, cool. Lots of pirate bombs. We can use these as ammo for our cannon. Grab all the loot. Let's just get it. I don't even know why I'm taking this, but I'm going to take it anyway. All the spawners are now gone. We are ready to take out Stachu. Let's unleash our special. There's actually one more spawner that I didn't see. Get out of here. The crew is dead. Only one man remains, and he hits pretty hard. Why does he do so much damage? Oh my days. We're going to have to use the golden apple. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Nice. Let's just keep hitting him. Hopefully our armor can hold up. You and that stupid peg leg are going straight to the bottom of the ocean. Grab all the treasure. Let's get it all. Get it all. Come on, jet ski. Take us home ASAP. Oh, for goodness sake, we've got bad omen. We've got to sail all the way across the ocean so that we can get to the villager island and grab some milk from a cow. If we try and get milk from the cow at our base, the raid is going to trigger because we have that one fry cook villager. I'm not trying to bring a raid to the good people of that island village. We just need to get nearby so that we can grab milk. Yes, there we go. We got to rush home and make preparations. Quickly, let's make a fresh pirate pistol. I've made the rather unfortunate discovery that the cannon doesn't use the pirate bombs as ammo, it uses Illager silver blocks. We are gonna go bankrupt firing this thing. Let's very quickly use our remaining levels to get a solid bow. What we really need is a punch bow, because trust me, we need to keep that Kraken away from us. Now, I know what you're thinking, this isn't very pirate-like at all, but I promise you, we need this. Our pirate pistol and our cannon both have cooldowns, so in the meantime, we'll be spamming the Kraken with arrows.
Sometimes even a pirate must use the weapons he despises.
The sun has risen on day 100. The Kraken has awoken. Let's head up to our watchtower to see if we can spot it. No sign of him on this side. Oh my days. Okay, there it is. Sound the alarm bells. We don't even have any. Let's go, let's go, let's go. He has arrived on our front doorstep and he is angry about us existing. Let's use our Riptide Trident to put some distance between us. Oh my days, he's chasing. This new bow is proving mighty useful. Let's hit him with the cannon and then the pistol. We've got to keep him at bay. Look at those gigantic spiked tentacles. No, you don't. No, 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 no. Trident, then the cutlass. Very nice. We'll charge up the cutlass and hit him with that. I hope it did something. I don't know. You stay back. Back, I say. That is terrifying. Oh, my days. Look at those teeth, too. Go away. Come on. Trident, go. Krabby Patties will keep us fed. Aerial cannon shots. He is under half health now. You thought you could challenge us at our home base on our turf? There's a Trident round helping him. Are you kidding me? He's chasing us. Cannon, come on. He's getting more aggressive as he gets lower on health. He's getting desperate. Let's pop a God Apple and let's take him out for once and for all. Come on. He's so low. We're in his jaws. Who can kill the other first? It's gonna be us. Thank you all so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this 100 days as a pirate. The mod pack will be in the description if you would like to try it out for yourself. Make sure to like and subscribe so that you don't miss an upload. I will see you in the next one. Goodbye. Also, no, you don't get to go and see your family now that the video's over.